Nice podcast, man. And it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware. Where were you from?
Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nice Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
Yo, what's he, yo, what's he, yo.
Welcome, man. It's Tuesday night. You're now rocking with the best. This is the Fire Nice Experience, a thought-provoking black culture journey into sports, entertainment, current events, politics, etc., etc. Let's fucking talk about it, man. Walk with us, man.
Shout out. Shit.
You gonna get the long applause, bro.
My fault. It's been a couple weeks, man. I forgot how the people love us, man. You know, shout out to Sis Kia on the check-in. Shout out to bro Willie Jenkins on the check-in. World's up.
Absolutely. But once again, man, it is Tuesday night, man. It's the best night. You are now rocking with the best. You could be anywhere in the world, man, but you fucking with us, man. And we appreciate that. We're live from Area 51, Studio 7. Come get your recording on, man, for all your recording needs and so on and so on. You know, hit us up. Check us out also, man. We are also broadcasting live on Twitter as well as YouTube simultaneously with Facebook. Live. This is not a test. We are live.
We are live all around the world.
We are live.
We jamming in Bucharest.
Absolutely, man.
We jamming in Bucharest.
This your boy, Tuesday Night P, Coach P. I appreciate you. And my mans, the incomparable, the impeccable. I'm gonna stop, man. I could go all night. About my bro, man.
Please continue.
But to provide some context in terms of, why we weren't here, man. It's life, and sometimes we suffer losses, and we have to attend to life, and life takes precedence over art. And in this case, man, a great man who, near and dear to us, Big Fresh, aka the General, passed away last week. We want to give him his flowers, today. As you can see, man, we are remembering him today. Any words, bro?
Well, Douglas Tyrone Ryder, a.k.a. Big Fresh, a.k.a. the General, is my father, and he passed away last Monday. That man meant a great deal to me. He meant a great deal to everyone in our family. But the one thing that I can take with peace is there's not a person out here who didn't make their peace or who didn't already love them before and didn't have to make peace with that man. It was very touching. All the people who reached out to me in the Writer family. I would like to thank all of y'all for your kind words, your energy, your prayers, all of y'all. Thank you.
So it's not feedback. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Know that man since '83, man. You know, since '83. So, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, man. Especially when you lose a father. You know, not only a father, but you know, for me, a father figure. You know what I mean? Because anytime you grow up with a close group of friends, you know, and you've got that kind of years in, man, their parents in you know, some ways become your parents. So, you know, big loss for all of us in that regard, man. So, you know, we want to kind of, you know, throw a toast up to Big Fresh, man. A little moment of silence, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely, man. Toast, man. Absolutely, man.
For you, Gerald.
Now we are missing two. We're only down one. Shout out to B Matt. We'll be back next week. Miss you, bro. Iceman will be in the building. He's tending to some things right now, man. But I can say that we're never unprepared.
Never.
Because you know what we do first, man. You know what we do first around here, man. First, what's got you on fire today, bro?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It was. I ain't gonna lie. For the last probably 8 days, I've probably been in a little funk. So it hasn't been too many things that got my goat. You know, I just wasn't in tune with everything. Just, you know, with my father's passing. You know, so. But there is something that sort of kind of got my goat a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much for something to get my goat, you know. It don't take much, man. But I guess this one is tagged, you get out what you put the fuck in. And, you know, I happen to work at a place, man, where it actually feels like, you know, a family atmosphere. People, you know, love themselves and all that. You know, I love their co-workers and try to treat each other pretty good, man. You know, so we you know, somebody's having a birth or somebody's having a birthday, you know, we try to, you know, maybe throw something in the hat, you know, maybe, you know, do some things for them, man. But I ain't gonna say it got me hot because I love everybody involved. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't even nothing. It just made me think though, man, in this life, and I use it as a parable to my dad. This life, you can't go around thinking, you know what I'm saying, you can't put in your worth. And you get out what you put the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking about anything in particular. I'm saying when you walk through this motherfucking life, man, have some type of purpose about you. You know, treat people good. You know, walk soft on the ground, and I trust and promise you will have a fulfilled life because you get out what the fuck you put in. But if you ain't putting nothing in this life, man, if all you doing is taking and taking and taking, that well dries up fast. And I ain't, you know, I'm not speaking to anybody particularly. I'm just saying, man, you can't receive any blessings with your hands full. So what I'm saying is, man, you got to put the shit, you know, take the shit out your motherfucking hands and put it somewhere, give it to somebody, so you can now receive some bigger shit back to you. Because you get out what the fuck you put in this life. You can't go around taking from people's energy, taking people's resources, and just thinking that you're going to have something in this motherfucking life. No, that well runs dry fast because you also have to replenish. You may not have to replenish that same well or that same place where you was getting your stuff from, but if you robbed Peter, you got to replenish Paul. So in this life, in this fucking life, man, I just implore anybody who's watching willing to listen. You get out this life what you put into it. Make sure you put some real shit into it where people feel you, people appreciate you, because only one thing I know about this life, nothing's promised. So, if you want something in this motherfucking life, you gotta put something the fuck in it to get something the fuck out of it. That's what the fuck's got your boy fresh on fire. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I mean, nice. Hey.
Cool.
Right on time, man. Nice man in the fucking bill, right on time.
What's good with you, bro?
Oh, man.
Talk to the peoples.
Man, I'm doing good, man. Sorry I'm running late, man. Had to handle some things. But, back to regular scheduled programming.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. So how's everybody feeling today? How everybody feeling, man?
As my dad used to say, I'm feeling marvelous. It's Tuesday night, I'm feeling marvelous.
Marvelous?
Marvelous. He's
marvelous.
He say because he stopped smoking. He did stop smoking cigarettes. He just was blowing his weed. Drinking his drink. Then he couldn't drink no more. He was like, damn. So he had motherfucking popping edibles. Like that, I'm over here blowing. He over here eating his edibles. We watching Red Zone. Dad, you good? I'm marvelous. I'm marvelous.
I'm gonna have a special guest for y'all later, man.
Oh,
that's what's going on,
in the
man.
professional world, they call that a teaser.
The teaser. So listen, man, let's jump into some shit here.
A whole joint, bro.
Yeah.
I gave you a whole joint.
This is Lighter Chronicles here, man. These niggas is funny with these lighters.
Anybody who smoke knows. I mean, this is mine, but
So listen, right? Check it. I was going through the socials and social media and the news and things, man. And something jumped out at me, man. And it was from the entertainment world, man, but it spoke volumes about our situation, and I wanted to talk about it, man. I really wanted to talk about it.
speak on.
If anybody's familiar with the music scene, one Quando Rondo has renounced his ties to the Crip gang. Whatever particular Crip gang he's with, he renounced his ties on social media. I got a lot of questions. About that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Initial thoughts.
I'm saying from my initial thoughts, I'm gonna go back to just, quoting. I ain't gonna say necessarily quote, but recently I was watching my guy Charleston White, man. That's my guy, Charleston White.
That's interesting that you say that.
And he said some real shit. He like, yo, like that nigga a kid, like he can't, he basically he was saying like, all right, when motherfuckers, tragic events make motherfuckers change. So he was like, a nigga seeing his friend dead made him want to change and become, and niggas holding it against him. Holding it against him, like, oh, he a kid.
Right.
Things he did when he was a kid, now that he's grown, he might not want to be that.
As we grow, we put away childish things and become men.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Thoughts, bro. Thoughts.
To me, I thought it was one of the bravest things I've seen, especially in this day and age where everything is just so, I can say every little thing, but everything is so, that's like penalty by death, or you're canceled and this and that. For him to throw down his rag, what they call it, wherever he did it, social media in real life, that took guts. Because like bro said, man, it's almost like the gang, all these, the brothers and sisters that that you call your family, you probably still feel like your family. They don't allow you to grow. They don't allow you to change. They don't allow you to have a different point of view. Now I don't understand the gang culture. I'm a civilian. I don't really know too much about that.
Absolutely.
You know, but I would assume that if somebody say, you know what, man, you know, this ain't for me no more, or I don't want this anymore, I would assume there would be some people that wouldn't like it, but it would be accepted a little bit more than it is. Someone would let you change.
I'm glad you said that, because I also saw a lot of backlash from his fellow bangers, right? There was multiple posts of guys saying, you know, oh, nah, don't run now. You know, it's getting hot now. You can't just tuck tail and run. This is a life thing. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
Now, I will say this. I don't know about the gang culture, but what I do know is blood in, blood out. Under no circumstances, well, I can say no, it has to be very, very special circumstances for you to be able to walk away and still, you know, have the love and support of the brothers and sisters in the gang. Let me stop you there. Let me say, okay.
What if I don't want that support anymore? And that sector of my life is I'm done with it.
Now, see, that's my understanding of blood in, blood out is once you in the gang or once you in the mob, you in the family or something like that. There is no walking away for any situation. They tell you like, we your family now. We more important than your family now. So if you taking that type of oath or you taking that type of loyalty to people, I can understand how they feel. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's not what I'm here to say. I just would have assumed that there would have been a couple more people or a bigger faction of people that could have understood him wanting to lead that life, because that's not a life that everybody. It's not for everybody. And
well, clearly, because some of them figure it out as they're in it, as we see.
Yeah, you know, and some parts of it, you know, you like, I was for all the smoke until 7 motherfuckers.
Let me get your thoughts, audience. Let me see how y'all feel about this, man.
Like,
Because this is a big time killer of our people, our youth.
Well, I sure enough, I want to ask the people, because they say you assume something different. I mean, I'm assuming too. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just assuming. I just would assume that there would have been a couple more people that said, "All right, we're gonna let that ride without the backlash." But I totally understand people who saying, "Nah, it don't work like that, homie. It don't work like that."
Why can't I save myself? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, you don't own none of them blocks.
Shout out,
you know what I mean? You don't own none of them blocks, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We got a celebrity in the house today, folks. We're gonna take a break, man. We got ho. The funny just went up. This is a cool thing.
No, just because I just saw me on the check-in, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shout out A-Bad, but right before that says the good brothers.
Come say hi to your people, man.
Right through the door.
Come say hi to your people, man.
What kind of motherfucking superstar shit is this, though? You know what I'm saying? It's the Matrix. We in Area 51. The Matrix is going down. That's how it be like that. Yo, motherfuckers like, I've been almost check-in.
Peoples, man. Come on, man.
You know what? Come and say hi to your peoples, man. Come say hi to your motherfucking peoples, man. We got the good stuff. He ain't in the motherfucking building, man. Nah, you know what? Yeah, pull up, man. Right there, no doubt. Pull up, man. Pull up, man.
So listen, let's plug him in, man. Grab this.
Give this man a microphone. Shit, Captain America, like Black Panther. Get this man a microphone.
Grab one of the handheld joints, man.
Yeah.
Get this man a microphone.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I swear to you, when I started fucking around looking on the internet for like some funny shit.
Don't worry about it. We gonna make it work.
And I ran across a crew. I didn't know the name or whatever. I found out the name later. But I ran across a crew of some funny motherfuckers, man. The brother B-Mac turned me on. He was like, these motherfuckers funny, man.
We're gonna get back on top.
I started looking at. Oh my God! I
be excited. Yeah, we know, bro.
Nah, you the motherfucker flies in your face,
bro.
motherfucker. Shit. You know what I'm saying? He told me how to eat a glizzy these days. Said, hey, this how you gotta eat it? Motherfucker.
So what's going on, man? Before we jump back in, man, how you been, man? What's good?
I've been good, man. I've been good.
What's good with the crew, man? What's new with the crew?
The crew is the crew took a little hiatus to figure things out, get their funds.
What's figuring things out? Talk to me in layman's terms.
It's getting their funds up, getting their mind right.
Okay.
Lock into
Get ready to go on another run.
Yeah,
Okay.
Take a lot out of people to practice and rehearse and meet up every weekend. You gotta pass on a lot of things to come together. So we gave people a break to go live their life a little bit. So
Okay.
come back together. It ain't no excuse.
Yeah, we waiting on that, man. Like, all right, man.
Right now,
Hey, man.
we're rehearsing for a new movie.
Okay.
It's called The Payback, and it's gonna be either the come up level or better.
Okay.
It's not gonna be worse. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be
Solid.
It's gonna be the come up level or better. So, and it's gonna be another hood comedy. And you know how we come, man. We just bring original content, stuff that you've never really seen before, and.
So listen, we dig this. Let's get serious for a second. Man.
Okay.
We don't get serious often here, man, but we do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We was talking about Quando Rondo, man, and him renouncing, his affiliation with the Crips.
Okay.
Can you do that, man? And if not, why not? What's your thoughts on it?
See, I'm not in the game, so I wouldn't know, the rules and everything. But I do see.
Everybody's perspective is valid, though.
Right. Okay. I do see why. Because especially now on social media, Tom, it's like you got people that hate you that's not even in the games. You know what I'm saying? They'll speak on the game culture, and they're not even in the game. And will clown you for doing something like this. And it's like, you've never been in a situation, you've never been in the street, nothing like that. So how can you clown somebody we see what he went through the past 2 years, with the King Von situation, his boy getting locked up, everybody hitting on him and stuff. So it's like, he probably in a lot of stuff. So it's like, I can't knock him for wanting to not do it no more. But then, it's people who are in gangs or just or judgmental of gangs, and they'll say like, oh, he's scared, or he's selling out, stuff like that. Which at the end of the day, you saving your life, you're not selling out for nobody. So
I mean, that's because at the end of the day, let's say blood in, blood out, right? You don't put in no work, right? You just die. You get killed. What was that? What was your life?
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? What was your life at that point?
Right. Like my man Charles somebody said, though. Like, yo, can a nigga grow up?
Can a nigga grow up, man?
Can I even get a chance to be aware of it? Like, you know what? I might even save my life. Why should I continue to have the thought process of I'm going to run into a bullet one day?
Because that's essentially what that's what you're signing up for, right? Eventually, I'm gonna take lives, and eventually, I'm gonna either run into a bullet or I'm gonna run into a jail cell.
So what he says, the funny shit is how people on the internet he was alluding to, how other artists was like he wasn't a real Crip anyway.
right.
He was only a studio gangster, but it's something wrong with him not wanting to be a studio gangster.
Right.
Like,
I don't want to be that man.
right. I don't want to be that.
But it's crazy.
I don't want to be that.
I want to be Quando. I want that to be Vincent.
But it's crazy because I wasn't a studio gangster, so I said I wanted to leave.
But now it's a rock.
So when I say I want to leave, it's a problem. And not only that,
but y'all should accept me being a Crip anyway.
my celebrity doing more for you than it is for me.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so let me put it like this: if it was somebody like, I don't know, let's say like Snoop that did it, I think I would have not me have more problem. I think people should have more of a problem with it because it's like Quando, like he a young boy, so it's like he was kind of like, I didn't say he manipulated into it, but he didn't really know what he was getting into. Yeah.
Let's say for the sake of devil's advocate, he did.
Okay.
Let's say he did. Let's say he knew what he was getting into. When we kids, what we talking about? We talking about between 16 and 22, you're gonna make a lot of fucking life mistakes, right?
Right.
You're gonna make a gang of life mistakes.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this man, in some way, shape, or form, got entangled into this thing between those delicate ages, right? We could probably all agree on that, right? I don't know how old Quando, see how old Quando Rondo is now. So, you know, as First likes to say, the brain doesn't fully form, you know what I mean, until, you know, certain ages. So what if he's kind of at that point, he's looking around like, wait a minute, man.
Right.
You know, hold on.
Right. The thing is about the game.
23.
It's really the same game before with our people in the hood who are looking for fans.
Absolutely, I get it.
I was just about to say that.
Rich man. He doesn't need any of that.
Right.
It's time to grow up.
And let me take it a step further. Regardless of whether he's rich or not, you could be poor and come to that realization that, you know what? I want this shit. As a young rapper, you've experienced some things, a young entertainer, you've seen some things, you've been in and out of some things, you like, you know, life ain't all that bad, man. Life ain't all that fucking bad.
And the type of what he was saying, it's like, you know, even when the gangs was started from the Crips and the Bloods, it was more like protection of family. And now it's like there's people out there that's making the gangs look clownish, you know what I mean? Like we just out here just trying to just gang bang and just, you know what I mean? Just for no reason. It's like
It's just pushing the line.
yeah, so it's like I don't see nothing wrong with it, but it's like it's making the like say like the Crips making them look bad as far as like, oh, are we a part of this or not? You feel me? Like
I feel what you're saying.
you feel me? It's like it's not the same morals as it used to be. So it's like, do I want to be a part of this? You know, it's been around for a while, but it's not the same no more. So do I even want to be a part of this anymore? You know what I mean?
I just came to a realization. Like, you know what, man? I don't really need this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Piggybacking on Charleston White, he was saying, dramatic events make people want to change.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna go through
even if his friend didn't get killed the way he got killed, even if he died another way, when you go to the funeral, you like, yo, I gotta do better. I gotta do better in my life. So why would someone still be in a gang, knowing that they didn't go on the funerals of gang members and don't want to change? Right.
It's so many, man. I tell people all the time, like, look, man, I expect people to people.
Yeah.
And be not to say, motherfuckers going motherfucker. And what I say by that is, people, games ain't played on paper. We ain't talking about, you know, potentially what could happen or what should be happening. We talking about what did happen.
Right.
Now, what did happen, it did happen, and it happened to him, and it happened around him.
Right.
We cannot, what I can say is we cannot say that his feelings and the way his mentality is set up now is not valid.
Right.
It's happening to him.
Right.
Now, if it happened to you and you have to take it differently, you know, bless your heart.
But you see that nigga when his friend got shot. Right. That nigga was crying like a baby.
I would probably do the same way.
I can honestly say I was never in the game.
He don't want none of that no more.
But my best man in my wedding got killed in the streets. I wasn't even that deep in the streets like Quando Rondo did. You know what? I'm ready to go hit my brother for that job he said he got from me. You know, but I said my best man in my wedding was out there 18 months ago. Right. He's dead now. You know what? I don't think this is all the streets is always adding up to. Right.
It's called choices, though, man.
You know,
the same choice you make to join it, you should be afforded the same choice to say, you know what, I'm gonna walk away.
That part I say, the scrutiny that people take leaving a situation like that, I think it should be looked at with a little bit more favor.
Now,
the the people in the school that choose to still be in a situation. If you choose to be in a situation, look, man, you in this.
Not only that,
man, woman, or child, you in a situation. But if you choose to get out of the situation, I can't fault you for saying, you know what, you want to. I can't even say it's a better situation. I don't know what you're gonna get, but it's a different situation than this shit.
let's add another layer to it. Because being a rapper is kind of like, it's a dangerous job right now. You know what I mean? You either got them same niggas you rapping on your ass, other niggas on your ass, feds on your ass.
Right. Things has changed the same.
Regular niggas on your ass, social media on your ass. If I could shave off 30% of that, that's what I'm worth it. I might listen, if being affiliated with this John loosely, 25 niggas down the line, as you can see, with the Rico case with Young Thug.
But you know what the whole funny thing about the whole situation is? If he was to get killed, God bless him, don't, you know what I mean? Because a young black man, God bless him, don't. But if he was to get killed, niggas would say, yo, why was he killing me?
In the first place.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out.
But they keep trying to get on it and keep pulling me back in.
Why, like they said about Young Thug, you know, why wait till they was already gangbanging before they even got on? You know what I'm saying? Yo, why niggas wait till they got on? That's what banging. Not them. They was already banging. Like, it was already banging.
It just so happened that this opportunity came.
And now I'm on. I don't want to back anymore. That was the struggle, man. I'm not right now. Now that part of it, that was the struggle. That part of it,
That's what I'm really saying. I'm like, if I was in a gang, I would definitely show an honor of such magnitude. Hey man, I'm gonna give you a little bit more grace if you won't walk away from this shit. You got I know you got a way better situation than what we got, potentially going forward than what we got. But also, I'm like, yo, you probably funded us any motherfucker with some type of
Probably. We know what the good side of that is. He funded them. The bad side of that is getting extorted.
right.
You know what I mean? So it can go one or two ways.
But
it very well may happen.
It may just be overt and with malice. You know what I'm saying? It might just be a song, oh, you with us. So let us hold the bag type of thing. Now it's like, no, we couldn't get that.
Because every leader ain't a good leader. You know what I mean? It's different parts of the gang, right? So every head of the gang ain't a good guy. You know?
Man, so it's and then just like you said, the situation he's been in, not only the King Von shit, King Von getting killed. It's a nigga Dre go to jail for a long time over that. His friend. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then he got another friend that just got killed like last month. Right. You know what I mean? Like, yo, nigga.
He's seen it like,
Done with this shit. And not only that, a lot of the shit you see, a lot of shit around you can impact you too, man. Like, you see it with Young Thug and them going through. So, yeah, you ready to say something?
And it impacted him a lot.
Yeah, put it like this, now I think we might have touched on it briefly. It was meant for him.
Yeah.
It was meant for him. If that's not a sign, if he a sign, this shit ain't for me no more.
Okay.
One is the sign, like, you need to go the fuck out of here. You need to go back. Hold up,
I need to get out this shit. I need an extra interview. Somebody, I'm trying to get out of here, man.
I talked to the pit manager.
can I retire?
Yeah, you cash my shit out now, man.
Take my spot.
Yeah.
And I can't sidestep it. I mean, they come for me just because I'm a rapper. Not because like I say he's the better, but it's now more.
I don't have enough requisite job experience at this point. Like, goddamn, I done been through You know what I mean? And that's not it's not a slight to say, you know, anybody else been through more. You know what I mean? They were less. It's like, well, hey, I had all I handled. Like,
and I got something else on the other side. If I still talk with y'all and I'm just not out here, I could probably pull one of y'all, two of y'all at a time.
What's your
You know what I'm saying? Like, I might get one over. Exactly. Now you my assistant. You know what I'm saying?
It's different. It's different.
One of you my assistant. Now he be like, yo, he should have got. Why he should have? Why he go back? Why he should have anyway? Right, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not speaking on the gang culture, but I'm talking like, yo, let him have it because he can possibly get us the fuck out. Or
that's some niggas that don't want to get out there. They ain't no intention, no fucking qualms about getting out.
That's the part where I say, I understand. But the crazy thing is, it's not even the niggas that he run with that's saying you can't get out.
It's just some it's other niggas, yeah. Some Cali OG or some Chicago OG talking about, man, he can't get out of that shit. Don't run now. Wait a minute, fam.
What's this you
You.
Is Chicago OG like, nah, they ain't real rich anyway. They ain't from Cali.
Right. You know,
So this is a problem. They not even real rich anyway.
and that's a big problem too, because there's a lot of people that say, you know, if you not from the original cities where it originated from, then it's considered not fake, but like, you know,
It's considered fake. Yeah, call it what it is.
I'll tell you one thing, all the work, all these gangsters putting in is the shit. Right. So I can't say, I'm talking about from gangster talking,
Yeah.
from a California blood talking to a New York blood. Right. You look at it totally different.
New York or Atlanta blood or something like that.
The only one getting respect is if the set that you in New York is a sister or a brother from a set from Cal. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
you can't be over here making shit up.
Yeah, you can't be, you know what I mean? You got his sister. Look, Big Street, it can be like a Big Street blood, but they will be under a such and such, whatever New York said is connected to that traffic set. So you
A motherfucker that got sent away to New York from Cali. Yeah.
Such and such potholes in New York. Got their addressing potholes in New York. Got these stations by is that your right? Such and such.
But it's a nigga that came from prison or a nigga that got a cousin from out there that spent his summers, you know what I mean, in Atlanta or spent his summer as a family member, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he brought that culture, you know what I'm saying?
All the time. Or you said, now that culture you see, it just said niggas with, it's like you don't really have to be a real gang member nowadays. Because in some hoods, the nigga with the money who's not in the gang can become the leader of the gang because I'm the nigga out here with all the coke, all the weed, all the money.
I best believe there's some strings on the background getting. It's a debt you gotta pay for that though. You know what I mean? It's a debt you gotta pay for that though. That's what I'm saying.
Already had a seat at the table. I had to go through none of this shit y'all had to go through because I came in the game with money. Mm-hmm. That changed the game. That changed the game.
Money definitely changed.
That changed the game.
Niggas will listen to you.
Motherfucker ain't care. Motherfucker ain't care. Motherfucker, man, you have so much money. Could you fight? Yeah, right. Did you put in work? Did you fight? Did you put in work? If you did, y'all niggas that put in work, don't take your money. Yo, that's one thing I know about being involved. The real ones, you gotta put in work. And that's what I do. You gotta put in work. the more work you put in, the more significant work you put in. The more work you put in, the more significant. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's right. You get double OG, triple OG. Yeah, you know, so the work you put in. And how many sets you got under you? And how many significance of shit you done.
Just wanna, like, I'm glad you got
that shit, like, they need Todd, they need dudes and everything. Like, a real legit.
It's a union.
And got no, you just saying blood and all that. Like, a real legit, blood set, trip set. Niggas is paying dudes. Niggas is paying, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put in work. Niggas is, we listen.
If something happened to you, the whole squad come and say, it's like a union.
Oh, now we can't put you on the big rock crew. Now you on this, you gotta be on the right. Cause yeah, we got all that big rock crews, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we doing strategic shit. You know what I'm saying? But
not just out here playing.
Yeah, we just out here just shooting up niggas just to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So while we on the line of survival, man. You know, I did say, you know, being a rapper is dangerous nowadays. You know, being a rapper is dangerous, man. You know, young man, P&B Rock got killed a couple of weeks ago, man. Even at Roscoe's getting a meal. You know what I'm saying? Getting a meal. A lot of different thought processes about this. You know, I've seen a lot of things come out. You know, one way or the other.
It's not his girlfriend's fault. Cause like one thing I would say is
that's the thought process.
One thing I would say is if any of y'all out here listening or have dealt with a female, you know one thing she's gonna do is take a picture of that plate. She might not take a picture of you, but she's gonna take a picture of that plate. I don't care what restaurant she at. Man.
So let me add this though. So now here's the other part of that too. Not only is she gonna take a picture of that plate, but if you at a certain level, what else is she gonna do? And you fucking with her. If you at a certain level, she gonna talk about it, right? She gonna talk. And especially if you fucking with something out there, because they got a lot of different laws and rules and yada yada yada. And I'm only playing devil's advocate here because you know a lot of people got a different thought process about that. Could it have possibly been a situation where, you know, boys in the hood got went, oh, you fuck with that nigga? Okay. All right, let us know when he come out then. Let us know when he coming out.
There's a lot of situations. It could have been a lot of shit. He just said a week prior to that, I seen him on Academics. Academics was in there. He said a week prior to that, niggas rolled up on him. He walking down the street with his girl and his kids. He said niggas rolled up on him. Shit. And he was like, yo, he had to tell him, like, yo, I'm not on that. And he let him go. Yo. Niggas on food out in Cali, yo. Niggas been food in Cali, yo. They been food in Cali, yo. Niggas been telling niggas about Cali for years. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, the OG, I always fuck with it. I've been fucking with it for a long time. OG, Ice-T. Now, this is one thing he said. He said, yo, I don't think y'all understand the gang culture out here. He said, don't be wearing all the jewelry. Don't be doing all that flashy shit. Because that is just lunch out where I'm from. It don't matter who you are. If you showing anything, people gonna come and get it because that's what they do. Shit, Mr. Society showed us. He brought us in and for some hands. I need them. Now I need them. Wheels. I need them. Wheels, man.
Let me get your cheeseburger. That's a fiction, but it's fiction, but very closely based. No, I mean, no, don't. Let me put some context on that. The movie was fiction, but it's based on. It's art imitating life. It's art imitating life. As we can see. As we can see.
Give me those days.
Man, oh, you a baller? Are you a baller?
Let me get that.
This is real life shit, man. Like, people thinking like, oh, it's movies, whatever. Nah, man, respect that shit, man. Please, man. Respect that shit. Hold on, man, look, respect the Pop Smoke. Who else got it out? Rest in peace. Elias. Yeah, you out there, you shooting.
These niggas, listen.
I'm
gonna tell you something, man. I think this, man, and I think it's this complex, man. I really do. I think it's this complex because we all know, we all got criminals as friends, right?
Allegedly.
Criminals are some of the smartest motherfuckers on the planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really do think, man, like it's as deep as they know motherfuckers working at the airport. They know motherfuckers working at the stores. All that shit, man. You go to the mall, they got motherfuckers. They know niggas in the mall. Oh man, nigga just came through the Louis store and went crazy. Nigga just came to the Louis store and went crazy.
Every 5 minutes.
That joint you gave that black card to in the mall when you just spent 30 racks at the Gucci store. Man, she went to the break room and say, "Yo, look, this motherfucker out here, man, he just went crazy."
People in the restaurants back there, your waitresses and shit, they be excited to see you too. And some of me.
Oh, where you at? Take that picture. Where you at? Oh, man, I'm low key, man. I'm over such and such.
30 niggas, 15 niggas, no security. A nigga who work as a busboy or something.
Just break me off a couple hours.
Hey, yo, but that's what I'm saying. The people who be going out there, I heard some stories. And I'm like, this shit is really real up in Cali. I'm like, I never thought I was that. Like, oh my heavens. It's a to real live people who you see walk across your TV screens, rapping in your videos. Wow. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, please just do your homework on that, man.
I mean, listen, man. It's just fuck being tough. Fuck being tough. If you on that level, man, hire security, bro. Or just lay low, man. Don't be in them areas, man. And that's not even a safe thing, but just do what you gotta do.
It's an area I shouldn't have been at. I mean, but the thing I was saying about, I was talking to the young niggas about the PNB shit.
You see the rules right around like that, though.
Security and all that. That shit costs.
Yeah.
That shit costs.
Choices. Let's go back to choices, though.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Are you at that level to pay for that cost?
That's what I said. If you're on that level, that's what I said. If you're on that level, you might want to think about security.
But the thing, but that's the anomaly, though.
So what does he do? What does he do?
That's not all that level of food, too.
So what does he do? I want to go see my girl in Cali. What does he do?
Not wear jeans?
Y'all, that's not good enough, man. Give it up easy, man. Give it up.
I'm not from here. I'm not sitting out there eating at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, number one. I'm not eating outside in public anywhere. I'm laying low. I don't know the culture or nothing out there.
Who? You wouldn't do that now as you?
No, I wouldn't do that, period. As Coach P, I'm not going to Cali and I'm not eating out at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. I wouldn't.
They said he pulled up in a Maybach. I don't know if it's true, but
I definitely wouldn't have did that.
I was just reading.
If that's the case, I definitely wouldn't have did that.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I can see myself dressed like this. Probably not these on, but just dressed like this.
On some chicken.
On the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle.
I'm not sitting outside eating though. I'm definitely not doing that.
Well,
I'm just not doing it. I'm just not.
I'm like, flashy wear, so I think I can see me
can still get robbed, though. You know, mother might touch you.
I'm depressed. I'm gonna go in there, order my food to go, bust some smooth selfie. I'm out. I'm out.
When it first come out, you know what I mean? But that's not where I'm out. But if I have it there as a street record, then I'll sit there as a regular. Oh, as a girl. You know what I mean? I feel like, well, why you go from there? You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't got shit anywhere. I'm not going there with a big.
That's not the trip for that.
I'm not going around there with meat around my neck. I'm just not. Yeah. I'm gonna catch the Uber to that motherfucker. Look, I'm gonna catch the Uber to that motherfucker. Well,
He lives out there. Yeah, he lives out there.
okay, well.
That's what I'm saying. It's different. That's the question why I'm going to go. Okay. When are you not famous anymore? Not famous? Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Because you could be a one-hit wonder with a little fame you got, but never ever make a song again.
Let me answer that question. I'm gonna answer that question.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I answer that question.
I was security all the time. Now I'm back to being regular me. Because, so when
I'm gonna answer that question. Never. And here's why. You're only not famous as the next man that don't recognize you, right? And not only that, if the next man recognize you and he feel like, oh shit, that's so, you know how niggas think that they get a different perception of how much paper. Niggas count your pockets and know what you got. So unfortunately, when you have that level of celebrity, it doesn't go away because you're always that guy. You're always that guy. Vanilla Ice might be broke right now. But he's Vanilla Ice, and there's something attached. Let's see.
Dog, see it.
Let's see.
What was the question? You said, when do you become unfamous? There were some points I agreed with Coach P, but I don't agree with it forever. No, you can become unfucking famous. Now, I'll give you some scenarios. Let you be a person who played football. Football players fuck their money up. Matter of fact, you was in that 30 for 30 group. And you fucked up for real. You actually take the bus. You actually have, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, you have assistants. I live in the Windsor Towers, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody robbing you.
Everybody don't know that though.
No, everybody. Who the fuck is he? This nigga get on the bus like me.
Okay.
That's what you do. Become famous.
Somebody might not have seen broke though.
Nah, but
Everybody don't watch 30 for 30.
they won't see no money. I ain't even riding the bus. This nigga's riding the bus. Fuck up.
This nigga think he's slick. This nigga think he's slick.
Go to the pharmacy, pick her up.
I'ma check. I'ma see.
You know, you feel what I'm saying? And he's doing worse than my mama. It's players out there, entertainers out there fucked up like that. Like walking the streets like us. Like, rob people for what? They don't have shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they regular people, and they walking amongst us and walking amongst people like, man, rob them for what? I got more money than them right now. You know what I'm saying? There's some people out there like that. And like you said, like, it's a level to it. There are celebrities that have went through that bottom pit. Like, yo, they sit in the motherfucking houses out there in the apartments and studio.
But the question he asked though, when do you become not famous? You're still famous regardless of whether you got, because what you've done made you famous, right? So you don't become unfamous because you broke.
But because you're broke, you become unfamous enough for a motherfucker not to want to rob you.
That's a different question, though. So the question you asked was.
That's what I said. He said forever, and I said, yeah. Would you sue that motherfucker?
No.
Like, yo, I'm not.
Okay. So no matter how broke I am, I still made them 3 songs, right?
Hold.
So I'm always famous for them 3 songs, right? You can't take them songs away unless you're Milli Vanilli, you know. Unless you're Milli Vanilli.
If you the same person had them same 3 songs, but somebody fuck you out your royalties in the 60s and 70s.
You're right, but that's not the question he was asking.
No, I'm talking about this is how you get you the scenario of someone being too fucked up or someone to want to rob them. And
Okay. Different question though. Is that is a different
I'm famous enough. You said forever. No, I think somebody forever. I said, I think there's a day when you scoot that low to where you have a wall with the tennis balls on it.
But you
I would address it the way you try to address it. What I'm saying is a motherfucker who still like a B&B ride. You know what I'm saying? Like you really didn't have you probably had one song, whether they hit.
not you. But I have a daughter that's screaming, I love that song. I can't believe it. I can't believe he died.
But it wasn't that mega.
So it's all about perspective. I get what you said. Numbers wise, no, but I have a daughter that said, I can't believe they killed us. That's crazy.
That was people that said that, you know what I'm saying?
But that's celebrity though. That's celebrity.
No, what I'm saying is a person like him, now he doesn't need, he hasn't had a hit song in probably like 3 years, 2 years.
Nah, he was here.
Aaron McKee right now. Is he famous?
Might be in Philly.
I know
I know he's famous in Philly. He's the Temple head coach. So yeah, there's a level of fame with that.
Okay.
And not only that, he's a former Philadelphia 76er. There's a level of fame with that.
I'm trying to think of somebody.
I can't take away what he did.
I'm talking about between because Aaron McKee could go to a different.
I feel like he wouldn't be noticed if he was recognized. Yeah, I feel like he could.
But there's levels of celebrity. There's levels of celebrity.
You can see Aaron McKee, and that's Aaron McKee, and the nigga says, yo, I don't like that.
Yeah, probably would. They'd be like, that's a tall ass nigga, he must play ball. They'd be like, he a tall ass nigga, he must play ball. He a tall ass nigga, he play ball. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a very distinguishable nigga though, P&B Rock. He's a very distinguishable nigga though. Like that nigga, like you can put him out of a crowd.
Yeah. But that's what I was speaking to. If you didn't have no chains on, right? You say the same thing.
I don't know. That nigga, I don't know. That nigga's distinguished.
Just like tell me what y'all think.
But he's famous enough to have a nigga. I know that face from somewhere. I know that face from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
But there is a part where you can shoot to like, oh man, this motherfucker go with my grandma to the singer. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't rob. Nah, I just made the lead singer to stop listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we make the comedian laugh too, man. We funny on this motherfucker.
Now your head on, like
I don't know him, man. I can admit I don't. If I was at Wawa, he walked in Wawa, I would not know him. I wouldn't know him. But that's me though. But that's me. Right. But it's a lot of kids that be like, oh, that's Spider-Man.
But listen, okay, he's never had nothing else. Does he always have to have security around him?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
But that would be, but in hindsight, he does. But that would be determined by
He can't go anywhere.
because niggas be fool.
Niggas think he, yeah.
because he's what, 20 something now. When he get a little older, life happened to him. People like, man, I ain't doing nothing to him. You know what I'm saying?
Hurricane Chris go anywhere without security? He only had like 1 or 2.
Throw some D's on his bitch.
Maybe not in certain places in Baton Rouge. I'm pretty sure he got free reign in the majority of the country. Like he can move around without he might be able to move around. No. That's why I say you always a celebrity, because somebody felt that shit you did. Somebody like, oh man, that's my shit. Nigga might break into the A-Bay dance. There's going to be a nigga somewhere. Now, whether you're in danger because of your celebrity, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're in danger because of your celebrity 30 years down the line. Somebody right now is gonna walk up to what's my man named Arthur Bailey, and gonna be like, yo, ain't you chilling? And gonna do this shit. Say this. He's gonna have to say ver. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas gonna do that. So he's always gonna be a celebrity. Now, his life might not be in danger because of his celebrity, but somebody's gonna know that nigga from some chick is gonna break into the chicken head and dance when they see him. It's gonna be somebody's grandmom at that point.
Don't make it, and they have one song, don't make it, like,
hey, man.
You can't even burger.
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny, though? You know what's funny? That's why they make certain reality shows based off niggas like that. They put a whole house full of like 8 of them niggas in.
Right.
It'll be 20 years later, it'll be 8 of them niggas in there.
It's still viable.
It's 8 of them niggas in there, and they all famous for one thing.
You know what? The bar is somebody will rob these niggas. People want to see what somebody will rob these niggas. If you ain't robbable,
it's an avenue for that, man. It's an avenue for them type niggas, man. I'm trying to tell you.
You ain't robbable. We ain't fucking, we ain't put the show. You ain't robbable, yo.
The drug is thing, man.
If niggas ain't feeling you, man, we ain't fucking like that. You know what the fuck me up when they about fame and about shit? Like, this was on like a huge scale. The president has Secret Service for the rest of his fucking life. And what questioned that. And they said, yo, and this was around the time when one of the Bushes was president. They said, do you know that his daddy threatened the motherfucker? He was like, I'll kill this motherfucker when I see him. He was like, this motherfucker's across the field. So I'll kill this motherfucker when I see him. These got armies and bombs and missiles behind him. It's like, you need Secret Service. Like, oh, like, wow, you are that type of nigga. Like, security walking around. I mean, people around me ain't never regular people. Like, are you ready for this ride? Right. Never to say, you know, the people around you.
Like my man said, like I'm like the Mace skit. I ain't a regular nigga no more. I ain't a regular nigga no more.
That part, man, is real, man. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a status like, wow, Secret Service, like, you still get security briefings every day, every fucking morning. Every living president gets motherfucking Secret Service briefings every morning.
Your routine is to wake up, have coffee, get briefed, and then pick up your Amazon package.
This was happening.
Yeah.
That's your orange juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this, man? Like, I mean, like, think about it like this. Obama killed Gaddafi. It's people that feel some type of way about Obama killing Gaddafi.
Right now. It's some nigga right now in Arkansas. Look. It's some nigga right now in Arkansas. If he get his chance, he'll take him off. I got to take him off here. I got to take him off here. This nigga feel that way right now.
yo, I'm just saying, like, yo, listen, like,
I don't know where you are.
what kind of beef is this, man? Like, what kind of celebrity is this? Like, I got a Taliban of niggas that will fuck you up. We own this country, just like you got a country, I got a country. You ain't president no more, but fuck that.
It's a nigga riding around right now. If he catch Billy Clinton, they're gonna do something to him.
Yo, I do some big.
Yo, they do something to him.
Fuck my whole country up, man.
They do something to him.
Yo, he fucked our whole country, my whole second of my country. Like you 3 countries, you just fucked us up, dog. Like you turned all our mountains into just like litter boxes. Like what is this?
This nigga's in jail, man. Bill Clinton.
Yo, listen. It's some burly nigga right now that look like an action figure. That if he catch Bill on his way to GNC, he gonna fold Bill up. I'm telling you, he gonna fold Bill up. He gonna do something bad to him. And he gonna snap because he did 40 years on that bullshit. He gonna snap. He gonna snap. And that motherfucker, look, that nigga is 60 years old right now, and he run 20 laps every morning, and he ready. He gonna catch Bill out there. I'm telling you. Listen. There was motherfuckers like that about Ronald Reagan.
What? Oh, nigga ran up on Ronnie.
Nigga try to take Ronnie out here. Nigga try to take Ronnie up out of here. Remember Ronnie got popped? Yo, try to take Ronnie out of here. I said, nigga, this ain't that. Nigga, this ain't no, you know.
You can't even go to a Cool Breeze weed spot no more.
Nah.
Just imagine that. You can't go.
You said somebody there, but you can't go.
Let me get a pint. You know, ain't you ever anywhere?
Nigga, like, it's your store. You be a nigga behind you and shit, getting the fifth, talking about, yo, don't, it's your shit. Moving on, man. Moving on. Listen.
Yo. Before did y'all see the funny shit? The preacher that got robbed? Y'all seen him grip the lady after this?
That was the same one?
I did not see that. This is why B-Man is fucking up the church's money, because we probably would have been talking about that shit. In the church.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, yo.
I don't know too much about it, man.
I'm believing coincidences. He had a whole Dior joint. That joint was fine. I don't know the people who want to fund this.
Speaking of which, did you? I don't that's your business. That's the movie about the preacher.
But I just read his TikTok where he did not grab her neck in a strangling way.
How else do you grab somebody's neck? I thought when you grab the neck, the methodology was to choke. That's a physical maneuver. That's a real overpowering physical maneuver, man. Man, you gotta think about the neck, man. That's you got the strength of the word, man. You gotta think about the neck.
Please tell me.
Who's the deacons? Hey, bring the big fan on you. Bring the big fan out on you.
Go ahead and sit the murder out. Go ahead and sit the murder out.
I'm gonna beat you. Yo.
I do not want that man in any way, shape, or form or fashion. I just be like, yo, I always was thinking, I always gonna put myself, not in none of them, but I always think, then he had a touchdown, Fritz. That's from the jail. Oh, that nigga gangster. Yo, that nigga gangster. Oh, we said the thing like, not if that was my mom, but what if that was like my aunt? You know what I'm saying? Like me too. Like, what do you do? Like, yo, man, you keep me good. My aunt look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we in church. Like, but she was kind of wrong. You know what I'm saying? She come over here and talk. Well, she just came over and started saying something. I don't know what happened. I couldn't hear what she was saying, but she was saying something.
That shit was utter chaos.
You know, you call over the broadcast, you know, now we're talking about nothing. And she walked on the street, and like, oh, you gotta get out of here. Now, me myself, the only thing I would say I had a problem with, but the only thing I took umbrage with, that he kind of just did it himself. Like you, there are ushers, but I kind of understand. I gotta pay
It's the Holy Spirit compelled them. The Spirit compelled them.
Security, you understand? Right, you know, and you gotta pay them just like in other churches. Like, nah, you know, it's perks to be in our usher. It's perks to be on the usher board and those type of things. We got the key. We all got the key. We got donuts. We get coffee. I don't know about y'all.
I don't know about fisticuffs though. Fisticuffs might not be in it.
Those are the people say, nah, so you can't go across this motherfucker live stream. Pastor, don't like that. That's all pastor. That's all pastor. How are you? You know what I'm saying? That's how you walk across that street again. You fuck up the street. What you need? You don't let it. Don't let it. Shit. Everybody in there.
So listen.
That's crazy.
All right. So listen, man. Let's y'all wild. So listen. What we watching nowadays, man? What's the dope shit on TV, on streaming? What's the dope shit?
I'm watching She-Hulk.
You want She-Hulk?
That's my shit. I like
She-Hulk is tough.
I ain't watched that yet.
She-Hulk is tough.
I fuck with, I fuck with all the Marvel.
You might fucking with the, you know, fucking with. I had to say, man, I was watching motherfucking Raising Kanan. God damn it, he wasn't raising that nigga fast enough, man. That was like, yo, man, this nigga, is this nigga gonna turn up or what? Like, god damn, is his son gonna turn up? And he turned up. He turned up. Now, because remember, it was funny because he turned up when he was like a little kid. I was like, all right, that's way too early. And then, because they took that, and then he just did. And it was like, oh man, he got, you know, he's soft, but goddamn regular nigga right now. You know what I mean? But he finally, I think when he turned that corner, man, he might be starting to turn up on the nigga, man. That nigga was looking for. That nigga was looking for butter knives to go get his money back. Everything.
You been watching it? Check it out. Hey, yo, I'm saying to say that when it comes to my TV viewership, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, man. I watch live adults. I be watching. Check the mic shit out.
I have not checked the mic shit out. Mike had a beef with that shit, man. Mike was beefing with that shit.
I think the actor's gonna
Anybody ever said Mike Tyson is fucking... I think Mike Tyson is one of the most interesting motherfuckers on the planet. So a motherfucker portraying Mike Tyson, first of all, when anybody that can remotely do the fucking voice, I'm dead.
Yeah, you do all that.
I'm dead.
You check it out?
Nah, I haven't checked it out yet, man. I gotta check it out.
It's about like 8-9 episodes in. Now, it's a documentary. It was a documentary series. I can't remember the name of the series. But there was an episode, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever they call it, of a gentleman, Sun Saeed. I
know I spoke on the show before about it because it was so compelling. I wish I could remember the name off the top of my head. But the reason why I brought it up is because you brought it up and said what we're watching. I remember I brought it up when you said that. The case that he was fighting, he just came to fuck home yesterday. Oh, okay.
Wow.
He just came to fuck home yesterday.
When he killed his girlfriend.
It was something like that, you know what I'm saying? It was somewhere like in the Baltimore, DC, somewhere in the DMV area, I want to say.
Yeah.
Or Baltimore, somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
To where they had pinned something on him when he had killed, they said he killed his girlfriend, but the evidence was really shaky. And I spoke on it before, he just came home yesterday, they just overturned.
Wow.
Just his son Saeed, man, and because you brought it up, I was like, damn, I remember the documentary that I brought up then. He just came to fuck home, Saeed. If you look it up, you'll see, oh, that's the dude I seen. I probably was walking around or something. I seen him. He's like a goofy on. I want to say it was out of Baltimore or out of Maryland somewhere.
I seen something about it on social media.
Yeah, but I spoke on the documentary, like, what y'all watching? Such and such documentary.
It's from Atlanta, the new season.
No, I haven't had a chance.
Yo, the last season.
Yeah, that season was crazy with your friends.
Yeah, but it was kind of iffy to me. But this joint is coming out.
Talk to me.
The episodes of last season that didn't have nothing to do with when they was in French.
Yeah.
When she said her little kids in the back of the truck.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
It was another episode that ain't had nothing to do about them walking around.
Yeah.
Season, you gotta check that shit out. The new season funny as shit.
Yeah.
The new season fall camera.
We're going back. But I swear, Atlanta is one of them shows I'm like, yo, I'm so glad people are willing to take risks. And do different things. If you may not understand it, it may not be your type right now. That's fine.
It's a great show.
It's hard to pull everybody.
That's what I'm saying. It's a great show because to me, I think Donald Glover, his brother Stephen Glover, I don't know, Hero, I can't, something Sasayaki. I know his name all the way up. But I'm thinking
that man name.
You know what I'm saying? They take a lot of risks. And to me, I always say Hollywood these days is just so prequels. It's sequels, we try to go back and
Cash cows and cash grab.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Everything is so
Cash grab.
reiterated and rehashed. I'm like, yo, where's the progression? He, to me, is on the vanguard of, you know what I'm saying? Whether people like it or not, I like the way he's pushed the boundaries of what people think a TV show should be. It should be linear. It should be this and that. No, show up, watch the shit. Watch it. It's even crazy, it's even crazy even in the descriptions of the show. You ever look them up? You're like, yo, this show ghetto as a motherfucker.
And the name of the episode is Ghetto as a Motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, to be honest,
he's so petty. And the whole episode, he did some petty fucking shit to this white girl. You know what I'm saying?
No spoiler, really? No spoiler for y'all around here.
You see that? You know this?
I like how they put real life situations in
Yes.
stuff that really they be putting in the show.
You might fuck with my House of the Dragons, man.
Man, I couldn't get into it because I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And then I went back and tried.
But you don't have to watch Game of Thrones to get into this because it's a standalone and it's more of a prequel type of shit.
Okay.
So I wouldn't necessarily say there's definitely some fantasy sci-fi shit. Well, not sci-fi,
You
but
know what's funny? I tell you, I've been trying to get into, sci-fi and all that. During the COVID, right, they got into Game of Thrones. So she's like, oh shit, I didn't know it was like this.
oh yeah, that's how I be.
So
That's how I be with that motherfucker too.
So she
That's how I be with Thrones, dog.
So I'm in there doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not watching TV usually I'm on the computer doing some shit like that. And I caught some shit, you know, just from watching that. I'm like, damn, I kind of want to watch House of Dragons.
It's a rabbit hole, motherfucker, I'm telling you.
And she gives me kind of the play-by-play. I'm like, all right, cool, you know, I got my earphones, so I'll probably do something on the computer. Like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
If you like a lot of suspense and fucking treachery and twists and turns, it's definitely for you. But listen, it's a big stir, man, about a new movie that came out, man. The Woman King.
Oh, I heard that was good.
It's a big stir about that flick, though. Huge stir. And the reason is because, you know, of course, number one, of course, two white women helm the movie, right?
Okay.
But the movie doesn't necessarily depict history correctly, of course, you know, and you're not going to really tell the real story. But this particular story that they're saying is not depicted is a dark one, though. Because the women warriors of this particular tribe that they're talking about, the Dahomey tribe, has some very, 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 very sinister and very dark moments in our African American history in terms of being one of, probably, I would say, responsible for a third of the American slave trade. So the depiction of this fucking tribe in this village, in this movie, isn't necessarily accurate. They're not necessarily saying what this tribe and what their real claim to fame is. So that's kind of like the big stir, like, yo, like, don't, you know, it's a big groundswell movement, like, yo, don't fuck with this movie. Listen, but what it is this tribe. But the girl, what it is, I mean, it's everything from everything from that particular tribe wasn't as fucking valiant as the movie depicts. I've seen some descriptions that they were fucking horrible warriors, that they lost every fucking battle that they were in terms of, and they had the technology because they had the affiliation with a lot of the conquerors that sought, you know, the slaves, you know what I'm saying? And they profited this particular, now this was of all accounts, this is a vicious tribe. And in some accounts, they're fucking cannibals. It's a lot of shit now. It's like the movie literally kind of like says, okay, we're literally out of the pie. We're going to take this little sliver right here. We're going to make a movie. You know how Hollywood is. Hollywood some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood going Hollywood. So you can't be mad at that. You just got to know, you know, what the fuck you're watching. So I want to do the knowledge of, it's just a big groundswell about, yo, don't fuck with that movie. That movie is terrible. It's supporting, you know, one of the biggest fucking atrocities that happened to black people, and these motherfuckers was affiliated with that in a big way.
I want to ask a question. Does the movie depict the ladies in the movie selling slaves?
No, it does not.
Oh, okay.
It does not. It gives them a hero's sort of perspective.
Okay, now,
Hollywoodism.
Now, what I want to say is, I knew of our people being sold by our people. Right. I didn't necessarily know the specific.
Oh, these motherfuckers in this tribe in this movie.
Right now specifically. I'm pretty sure some of the people who have the right, they should support the movie. This should have been the first time this came across some of our desks. These are the motherfucking people who sold us. Like, we shouldn't fuck with them at all. This movie was being made and talked about for a year now. Now you see it like, it's almost the same. Nigga, you didn't know these honey women sold a year ago when this motherfucker came out? So I'm saying the people who knew, like, what the fuck you talking about? You said something, like I said, I didn't know that these particular women, or this particular tribe,
the tribe, but the women, yeah.
But I'm like, somebody knew? Somebody knew, like, yo, say something. First time I ever heard about it. Right, I was like, this is the first time I'm hearing about this particular tribe.
shoot the movie.
Before they did the Honey Tribe, somebody knew that the Honey Tribe a year ago when this first movie came out. All about this one.
Well, it just came out. The movie just came. It didn't come out a year ago. It just came out. But in the production, right? The production of the movie. I get what you're saying.
Some people know. Some people knew what the story was all about.
I ain't doing good in Europe where they do know about that shit. You feel me? Because it's fucking college. It ain't had no type of promotion, and we just popped up, and it's doing good in the box office somehow.
It depicts them. Well, I heard about it a while ago because of the actress. Because of the actress. Yeah, because of the actress that's in it. Yeah, the actress. I did see.
What I'm saying is, the story of it, did the Honey Tribe, or whatever like that, right? I'm pretty sure some people knew that the story of the movie was going, but it's Hollywood. You can't stop that shit. A lot of people cried about it until the movie came out. Right. That's all I'm saying. Like, yo, I say something, say something. Like, yo, man, you do that. Yeah. Say something, man. I was like, I want to go see the movie.
You ain't gonna stop that movie. You ain't gonna stop that movie coming out. Hollywood wanted to come out. It's gonna come out.
It's an Emmett Till movie supposed to come out. They already put the show out. And it's like, what you want to put the movie out for? The show was good, but it already showed enough. Like,
yo, I just want to go there.
What did that do, though? What can you show that he did before his death?
Nothing.
Right, like, what?
Put it this way.
Yeah. I don't care what you know is the bullshit part.
On the swing
Hey, bro.
But listen, when I went to go see Hunt for Jesus, that's exactly what the beginning portion of the movie was. Him going to school, experiencing racism, yada, yada, yada.
You seen the real one, right?
Yeah.
Real Hunt for Jesus.
Yeah.
That one with,
the new one.
the new one.
That's the older one?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that Hunt for Jesus that just came out? That's a remake.
Yeah, I didn't see the real.
Okay.
It's the same exact tool, but it's just different actors, you know what I'm saying? It's changing the actors.
Well, I mean, the real one is Bishop Eddie Long, all right? That's the real Hunt for Jesus, Bishop Eddie Long.
It's another movie, Hunt for Jesus. Yeah. Where they got it from? It came out like 2019.
It's probably based on Bishop Eddie Long. It's probably based on Bishop Eddie Long. Because that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably based on Bishop.
Man, I forgot what the fuck I was going to say, man. What was you saying, good brother? Because I want to piggyback on your point.
I said Hollywood on Hollywood. Hollywood, you can't stop that.
Oh, you were speaking on how enough. I said, ooh.
It came on 2019.
I was talking to my wife one day, and I said,
we made it over because it was a good movie. And they like, I didn't know. Put some better acting behind this and some acting right.
The good brother D.H. said, when is enough? You know what I'm saying? We didn't seen the Emmett Till documentary. We didn't seen that Emmett Till movie. Just a remake of a remake. Like a story of what we heard of the movie. When the fuck, like they now is something that's sort of kind of coming to light now when they say black trauma. You know, when it comes to that, when the fuck does that come into play for people? Because me myself, even though whoever, well, I ain't gonna say whoever, because you said it's not, you know, a couple Caucasian gentlemen that's kind of behind that Emmett Till thing. So I don't really want you to keep profiting off of black trauma. Right. Me myself,
Hollywood on Hollywood though.
Said that I was like, ooh. I said I was speaking to my wife, and I wanted to ask you fellas. I'm pretty sure I got on a limb, a shaky limb to say that I think us brothers at the table have seen enough of Emmett Till to say, yeah, you know,
slavery movies and shit like that.
You wasn't there, but we pretty well versed in all of this has an accumulative effect.
I don't want to see no more slavery movies.
Suck. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask y'all how y'all feel about Emmett Till, like you're saying, like when is enough? That was something.
Well, I think in light of the recent situation with the lady coming forward and admitting, you know, that it was untrue what she originally, with her recanting her story ultimately.
Right.
I think it kind of put another battery in the back of that whole story. You know what I mean? It put a battery in the back of that whole story. So I think that might be where that came from. So a lot of it, of course, is profiting off of Black trauma. The way you stop it is we just don't go see that fucking movie.
Yeah.
We stop seeing those movies. I mean, and even
Harriet Tubman, it was like, all right.
That's another way of short at that. Because how Hollywood thinks is, you made a black movie, y'all ain't come out and come see it.
right, it is.
Well, that part I'm cool with. That's what I'm cool with. That part I'm cool with, because that part I'm just saying,
Well, I'll give you a better perspective.
other people, I'm like, yo, we gotta start making our own and producing our own.
Right, like Jordan Peele,
Tell our own story or not tell.
Ava DuVernay.
Like, we didn't hear enough. Like, I heard enough of seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Old school and big. But those people are not Tyler Perry. They own their own nothing. Yeah, you're right, but I'm saying Tyler Perry is the factor of the white man. So that's what I'm saying. That's okay or whatever. And the movie business, what I've learned is 9 times out of 10, sometimes they don't even be there in movies. Now, how are getting a movie to direct? Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not your movie. Yeah, you're getting the movie to direct. So that's what I'm saying. You got this movie that's on the table. We trying to find a director for it. And we think you might be nice. Yeah. It don't even be so. It's like they under. And once you get to Tyler Perry, and that's one thing I can respect about him. He don't. Some of his movies, I don't really feel his movies because he leans over Black trauma too. Yeah. Because all the people that he shows getting views and all the shit he showed, their dad doing all this, people go through that in real life. That's why they're showing it. Right. And they don't want to see it be living on the screen. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's Black trauma too. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just not slave shit. Right.
I mean, he was abused himself.
Yeah, but that's still Black trauma. Yeah, he just not showing it in the slave. Oh, you know, so you think about all the women who went through the scene and all that shit, you know, the scene, they got that movie. And that's sort of fair to say, but I know when your brother DH said that, I was like, I know I'm one person who is, I'm heading up Black trauma. I'm like, look, I'm tired of seeing my people whip, slave, all this kind of shit. Or people that run back and tell you, no, you not.
Yes, they are.
So, okay, let me ask you this. I know we're tired of it, but if they had to make one movie about somebody, who would y'all want to see?
Black?
Yeah.
Movie?
Like history, not like recent.
I would want to see a real movie, a real in-depth, a movie like you actually on the Black Panthers. Okay. I would want to see, not that Panther shit that they did, and not the Fred Hammond shit they did. I would want to see a real fucking movie on the Black Panthers.
Okay. I would like to see that. I did like that movie that came out with the one
with the Fred Hammond joint.
Yeah.
That shit was alright. Yeah. We had a discussion about that. The movie wasn't even really about Fred Hampton. I was saying it out. The movie was about the cop. You know what I'm saying? The movie is about the cop infiltrating. Well, they definitely tried to focus it on the cop, but my man, you know, the Black Panther. You know, especially my man's performance in it, it was like, hey, it was the cop, but the initial focus, but the initial focus was like the cop, but you like, what the fuck, man, you understand this is Fred Hampton? You know what I'm saying? Black Panther, but that show you kind of what they think about it, you know what I'm saying? When the black guy won no war, even when the black guy won no war, best supporting actor. Who the fuck is supporting him? The motherfucker me!
He played the snitch, right?
You talking about we're talking about the white guy. Yeah, white guy. Mr. Tommy.
He won something?
Nah, the black dude won.
Okay.
The black dude won from there, but they called him a support.
So Marquise Stanfield didn't win anything?
Nah. The European dude, black.
You know what I'm saying? He won, but the whole thing was he wasn't like Joe said, he wasn't the star of the movie, the lead of the movie. Even though he was clearly the lead of the movie. He's right fucking in it. Right. He's right fucking, he's literally but you try to frame the movie in a perspective coming from the cop. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just so you get, right. Some people will say slight. You know, furthermore slight, the Black Panthers and all they did, and the actors who portrayed them, and the story that was told. Right. To furthermore, oh man, it's time to from the white dude's perspective, it was like this. Yeah. Well, you know, if you white, you might only want to listen to the white dude's perspective. And that's the point. I was, you know what I mean? Right. Just to circle all the way back around, the nigga Ryan Coogler did that, right? Who did that movie? Ryan Coogler, I think Ryan Coogler, if I'm not mistaken. Him or
what's the name of that movie?
Him or the boy that Jesus in the Black Messiah. Him or the boy that did Training Day did it. For whatever his name is. Okay. But being a black director, why would you even want to direct a movie coming through white eyes? Right. A Black Panther movie coming through white eyes. They're the ones who's going to grasp the vision. They're the ones who's going to cut that Black Panther story through the eyes of the white cop. Right. Nah, this ain't gonna work, cousin. It ain't gonna work.
Well, because that's the story. The Black Panther story by itself is interesting, but the overarching story that they want to mainly shine a light on was the treachery that brought it down. You know what I'm saying? Right. What you saying is y'all want to see an actual video movie about more of.
Well, to piggyback on Good Brother's point, if you want to see it in a certain light, black people bringing black people down again. No, because they wouldn't got a black dude to infiltrate the Black Panthers. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. This is what I'm saying. So, however it looks, I mean, however, you know, it wasn't real life, how it came across on the screen is, shit, it was a black dude to the black people down. If people don't have the full scope of Black Panther, if you knew nothing about Black Panther, a little bit about Black Panther, and you just went there like, okay, well, you can walk away with that shit.
Who directed it? Shaka Khan.
You can walk, you know, I'm not saying that's not the ground, but saying you can walk away with that saying, well, that's another case of black people helping bring black people down back to the narrative. Like the movie, remember they had the bull who was following her? Mm-hmm. And it's like, you feel what I'm saying? So, and truth be told, I was just thinking about it in my mind. I was like, if I did a movie on the Black Panthers, there was no way I would put that part in the motherfucker. These motherfuckers was heroes. You got to be crazy. I'm just saying that. There's no way I'm putting that in the motherfucker. No black motherfucker really got control of that shit. They ain't trying to pair it. Yeah, look, there's no way I'm putting you in. It's not where you can really make this shit and you can make all the king's wives and the Oval Office and the Browns and the House of Pain and a president sleeping and all that. They cut this scene or not this. Here's the story. You tell them. Listen, you gotta make that somebody else's story. You know what I mean? Just imagine if you got the script. And it was like so like God damn, they got you know like this dude. It was like 7 black dudes, and it was like a network of sisters that brought these people down. The whole families did like the Black Panthers. Just imagine if it was that, and they negotiated you. Ho. Because that's how crazy it be, though. You know, so that's why, like, you know, what y'all want to see, though.
It's hard, man. It's kind of hard.
The first person came to my mind, I ain't gonna lie. If I would get the real truth.
Oh, I know. I know. Shit. Go on.
If I could get the real, if I could get the behind the scenes, and I don't know if there's nobody there, but if I could get the behind the scenes, I swear I want to know the real shit behind Michael Jackson. I swear I did. I swear, to this day, I really want to know. I really want to know that shit. I do. In my book, I swear, I don't even bring that up. But I swear, I'm like, yo, Cat Williams just said something. I was like, man, that shit made sense, man. He said, yo, man, don't nobody keep calling you some shit all these years if that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some truth to it. And I was like, man, where smoke there's fire. And I always kind of subscribe to that type of thought. Like, everybody just gonna keep saying this kind of shit. Even though I believe there's a setup and all that. Right. But it's enough smoke there. Enough intriguing motherfucking smoke there for me. I really, if somebody, if one of them kids, or one of them kids' parents, somebody said, you know what? Today's the motherfucking day. I got time today. I'm gonna give up the chance.
Let's show the video, you know that.
You know I got the receipts. That's the movie I would really want to see, because I really think, not only in my lifetime, I would say probably besides Jesus, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson been dead 10 years now, if I'm mistaken. The man made people fall out. This is like sainthood. It just made records. Right. You know, this is real shit. For him to have this level of shit on him, like this is the biggest person ever that I know walk the earth besides Jesus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is the biggest nigga I can think of. I really want to know if he did that shit. I really want to know.
Who you got, Coach?
Sam Cooke. Ooh, Sam Cooke.
I did this story.
Sam Cooke.
He has a movie. Well,
He's got. It's funny because the Sam Cooke story is actually in a couple of movies.
okay.
Like his John is in a couple of movies, like his story. But
by itself.
yeah, I would like to see, because Sam Cooke was about to be like, he was on some real mobile. Like when they talk about like owning your music and all that shit, like he was a pioneer in that type of shit. You know what I mean? And did that shit have something to do with him dying even back then? You know what I mean? Like, nah, nigga, you can't get that powerful, man. That nigga got paper. He had paper back then, man. He's an independent nigga, man, doing his thing.
You know what's crazy? I've been around some other people. And they said Sam Cooke, one of his disciples was Otis Redding. Fucking these two men who you strive to know own your own. You know, sort of kind of like, maybe not like James Brown, because he was on the same thing, I'm black and I'm proud, but it was a different way. But I think there were some people, I know there were some people out there that thought that Sam Cooke was going to be way more influential than a lot of people thought, and Otis Redding was going to be a lot more influential than a lot of people thought. Not on what they said, on their actions. And it's not a coincidence that these two very young men died when they died from very suspicious circumstances.
Some tomfoolery.
Yeah, both of them were
Some tomfoolery, definitely.
like, no, you know,
I love it too. I love to see a story made about the story.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Uncles in his pod. Oh my God.
But even more than that, the taking his destiny in his own hands type of thing. And the fact that he did it. We don't have a lot of success stories like that. Should get you killed.
Man, he can't hit a success story. They was junkies.
That's just supposed to get you killed what he was doing.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. He literally turned the game upside down from the standpoint of, like, the promoters, like, don't have that much power. No, like, at that point, like, he kind of was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own shit. That gets you killed in certain sectors. Like, nah, man, you can't do that shit, man. And he did it.
I wouldn't mind seeing his upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Being raised.
That's a whole part of the movie in itself. Yeah.
Man, he said he stopped going to school in the 5th grade.
Right.
To go to the gym, they just go box. The 5th grade. They go to the gym.
And then just his work ethic alone, as the champ. This motherfucker don't drink, don't smoke, don't nothing. This motherfucker runs from the strip club 3 o'clock in the morning. You didn't just see you at the titty, you at your own titty bar. You decide you want to break out in the trailer. Hey man, we out here. Follow me. No. I'm ready to run. Follow me.
I don't want to see Bill Russell.
Wow, that's a big one.
I'm pretty sure he went through a lot too.
Yeah.
And his whole,
That's a big one.
whole story.
In that town in Boston?
Yeah.
You know what, man? I'll be ready to get one soon.
In Boston?
That would be fire though.
I was thinking about Dr. J. Man, he like it in Boston.
Yeah.
Yo, I was thinking about Dr. J.
Fuck you, nigga. Yeah, you lucky, nigga.
I mean, the literal shit that he must have endured. There's an actual, I don't say a story because it's actually, I won't say it actually happened. Like somebody actually like shit on like his
Yeah. Yeah, and it was a hotel they checked into.
Yeah, and shit is big.
And they got shit in his bed.
Like, yo, like, I can't imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's a hell of a... Man, Bill Russell, and then you go out and get not 1, not 2, not 3. 11.
As a player.
Like, come on, man, yo.
That's a lot of good stories, man. Let us know what story you want to see, man, about one of our significant historical figures, man. Maybe we might pen that thing. Me and Freshman in creative mood lately. We might pen that thing, man. Fuck it.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into some shit, though, man. Let's get into some shit, man. You know what I mean? It's that hour. Let's do it, man. Let's get busy. Let's get into some shit. It's that time, man. Sports Talk with Coach P. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, I won 250 this week.
Oh shit.
I'm so happy to good brother blessed us tonight with his motherfucking presence.
I'm very glad he's here because the shit we gonna get into, is So listen, let's get into it, man. Let's get into some football talk. We wasn't here last week, man, so we really couldn't talk about the first week of our beloved NFL football first and foremost. While we're here, man, state your team so it can never be confused.
Miami Dolphins. Yes.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes.
Washington Commander.
Not applicable. Not applicable. You read that one? Not applicable.
Oh, wow, you got something to talk about this season, yo.
I'm going to talk about football all season long. But what I've been saying recently is whoever I pick this week is my team.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah, y'all 2-0.
They don't like the Eagles no more. 30-some years. 40-some years. Hey, yo, man, they said, I don't like them no more. You know what's crazy?
Nah, we want to not fuck that. I don't want to hear that shit. You already said it. We want to hear that shit, man. Fuck out of here with that shit. Nah, listen. We not doing that shit. Well, I don't want to hear that shit. Let's get into the performances, man. You already told that story. Watch the other episodes for that shit. We ain't getting into that shit. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to give you another opportunity to talk that dumb shit. Let's get into it, man. Let's get to the Fire Nights performances, man, up to right now. We're going to include both weeks, man. Fire Nights performances, man. Let's go.
Man, I'm going to go with, man, Cooper Kupp and showing his ass, man. He was showing his ass. My boy Tua been looking good. Lamar been looking good.
Yeah.
Even in the loss, he been looking good. Josh Allen been looking good.
Yep.
Well, goddamn, you giving all the foreigners? You giving all the foreigners? Good Lord. Good Lord, brother. Fire performance, bro. It was a fire performance.
Well, okay.
It was a couple fire performances. He did 7 of them. It was a
Well,
couple fire performances.
some week ones, some week twos in there. I would say with some recency bias because I watched the game. I watched pretty much a lot of the game I was looking back before. Jalen Hurts, he's actually been answering the questions.
Up to week 2 is still early. I
I tell people it's still early. It's still 15 games left. It's still early. But for you to have what's put in front of you, you've passed those tests already.
Right.
You know, so I can say Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a very fire.
Got another one?
I can say for week 2, my favorite motherfucking player I love to watch, he pulled it the fuck out in the motherfucking desert. My baby Kyle Murray. God, you know what? Fuck this shit. We got a 28-0. Fuck this shit. He pulled that shit up. He threw a fucking laser. Yo, I'm one of the people who still fuck around with baseball. He threw his motherfucking top shot 100-mile-per-hour fastball when he needed it. Sometimes he ain't got the fastball. No. In the back of the end zone. AJ Green, what the fuck did you do? You know, but I was like, yo, Kyler Murray.
That was crazy.
Yesterday, 2 days ago, what the fuck he did in Vegas, and he making my pick look stupid. I picked the Raiders to win the NFC West like a fucking huge thing.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you segued in that because Patty Mahomes, goddammit.
Oh, man.
Nigga said Patty Mahomes wasn't gonna be shit.
Hey, listen, man.
Nigga said Patty Mahomes wasn't gonna be shit.
Pour some Patrick Mahomes.
He LeBron right there. He LeBron.
Do I gotta take my cap and take it off?
To the point where you don't even get credit because he's so good. It's like,
Listen, but it's not just that. I'm gonna toot my own horn because I told you the rationale why. The past year and a half, the way they've been playing the Chiefs has prepared him for this moment.
right.
Okay, nigga, I'm gonna take away the deep ball. I'm just gonna throw to whoever the fuck is open underneath.
Right.
Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say he don't need Tyreek Hill, but he has adjusted to playing with this fucking style.
Yes.
And that was fire performance. I gotta go with Tyreek Hill. That motherfucker said, hey,
Yeah, you took mine.
I'm good if you put me on the Saskatchewan Rough Riders, motherfucker.
Nigga, I'm a cheater.
I'm good no matter where the fuck you put me at because I'm literally the fastest motherfucker on this fucking planet, and there ain't no DB gonna run with me and no defense gonna play defense.
Hey, DH, cheater, go cheater.
Hold on.
Now, meanwhile, first players ever, first team ever with 2 receivers over 150 and 2 touchdowns. Fuck some money up for me out there.
We'll get to that later. That game fucked my whole evening up. Who you got fire performances, man, over the past couple of weeks?
I'm going to go with my boy Tom Brady because, he's still leading his team. And both of them games was pretty tough for him, I think. And you took my Tyreek Hill, man. So I was trying to
That's a lot of fire performances out there. It's a lot of fire performers.
Give me an ice performance.
That's a sorry ass nigga.
I'm going to go with Thielen.
Oh yeah, where the fuck?
Can somebody
Where the APB out for that man?
number 1 no more?
Yeah, but damn, you cannot be the number 1, but god damn.
You have Thielen, though. You know what I'm saying?
You cannot be number 1, but
He
damn.
said week 1 though about Cousins. But he said week 1 about Cousins. Said he won. You know what I'm saying? But they look so
It wasn't because of Adam Thielen. No one asked about Adam Thielen. He like, bro,
Well, after 2 weeks of asking,
Adam Thielen wasn't Adam Thielen either.
yeah, he did some Randy Moss shit. So it was like, all right, okay, cool. But when you lose, it's like, all right, so let's look at who didn't perform. Okay, but then it's the second week you ain't do shit. So now it's like, hey, spotlight on you.
Right then, he did Adam Jones.
Nice performer for you.
Ice performance.
Before you go, I'll give my another fire Diggs.
Diggs on fire.
But yeah,
He's probably the best motherfucking wide receiver that's going right now.
Diggs a problem.
I just love Diggs.
Diggs a problem. He's a problem.
They're probably going to go to Joe Burrow. That's right. Coming off the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. All the hype. Bengals carrying on too.
yeah.
That's fair because I like to say he's a raiser of ships.
And they lost to the Cowboys.
Raising the ships.
They lost to the Cowboys with a backup quarterback.
It's rush hour.
I mean, and
They got them talking again.
I like to think that Joe Burrow personally is a little bit better than what he's been playing because I like to think he's a raiser of ships. Because I like to think the Cincinnati Bengals haven't been, like the team around them haven't been that good for a second. They got a little better. You know what I'm saying? But the third line stinks.
I ain't expecting to
You know,
Super Bowl last year.
but I was like, I can't front on him. I saw him do it with the same motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, the same motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, we ain't lifting this shit right now, so that's fair. I got me an ice performance too, though.
Yeah, ice
I'm
performance.
a fucking pig in the AFC West. What the fuck y'all doing, Raider Nation? What the fuck's going on? I'm the type of person, like I said, I got to see it to believe it. Now, I thought 3 teams was going to go out of the West. Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders. I thought the Raiders was going to win it because it's progression. And like you said before, I thought not maybe Mahomes, but the team, you know, was going to make it depressed.
That division tough.
But I thought the Raiders was better than this shit. Cooper, hold on. Y'all really got who was arguably the best motherfucking wide receiver that it was like, I hit a team on the cut. You just a piece or two away.
It's the defense. They can put up, they can score.
It's the whole, when you're 0-2, it's the whole fucking team.
You see the nigga fumble on 2 consecutive plays?
Who you got?
As far as Ice again,
Ice performance. It's a terrible ass
one of
name.
them. What was the other team that came back from a crazy deficit?
The Cleveland fucking Steelers.
Browns.
The Browns.
Browns. They should have.
What the fuck is the Cleveland Steelers?
That's what they steam this shit up.
Oh, okay.
That's what they
A hot steaming power shit.
well in a couple more days, but I'm saying from Sunday, from fourth quarter on until after I said so many steamers.
I got an
They
ice
steam that
performer.
shit up.
I got an ice performer, and it's in the management booth. The fuck was the Colts thinking, man? Good lord, y'all went from y'all dumped that shit on Carson, and he ain't the greatest, but goddamn, Matt Ryan
I like to say about
stinks.
sympathizer. Dog, you knew what pass. I was like, what the fuck was that, buddy? I can't blame it on anybody but you. You knew the ball hit a cheerleader.
That nigga looks like horse shit.
Man, what is happening out here?
He looks like horse shit.
Yo,
I like Wentz. It wasn't Wentz' fault.
He looks like horse shit.
oh,
He looks like Matt Ryan, and that whole team looks. Who?
Carson Wentz too.
He look like horse shit.
He look like worse shit. No.
I like it. I think.
oh, man, that might be an opinion that's
What? He look like horse shit for us?
We got people at the table who I can say cater.
You gotta explain that. He look like horse shit for us?
I think they really have a lot of affiliation.
Okay, I mean,
I think he put up numbers for real.
he was under duress the entire first half of the game. He made some adjustments. He came.
The other team playing defense.
Right. But to answer the bell and come out and throw 3 touchdown passes and bring the game within a score, that's not looking. Well, you know what? That's your opinion. That's your opinion. I disagree, but
I want to ask the Carson Wentz sympathizers, because I was once on that narcotic, as my man Bomani said. I was once on that narcotic.
I'll definitely had him.
Well, he is an upgrade. But what makes you think he ain't played almost as terrible as someone who was deemed and picked and chosen where he was at has played? What make y'all, I mean, like, he's on the lower hand, like on the lower down. Like his tier is down. What makes y'all think
He's top 10 quarterback right now.
well,
oh, man,
hold on, time out. If you, are we talking statistically? Because the way he's looking, the statistics will say, okay, he's second in the league in touchdown passes.
He's top 10.
He's top 5 in efficiency. He's second in yardage. Well, what do you want?
y'all saw the game that just played this Sunday.
The Jets?
That he just played and lost.
Yeah.
He lost, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, like, Carson Wentz is the type of guy,
I just answered your question.
Chase was
That's what this ain't got nothing to do with Chase. He got sacked about 6 times in the first half. He came out in the second half, and the game was within a touchdown. They ended up scoring 28 points that game. So I'm not sure where.
It's only a second game with a new team. It's a brand new team, so it's giving like.
I'm not sure what you really.
I guess what I'm saying is there's some people out there who say this is the Carson Wentz.
Okay, I don't know. The defense gave up 35 points though.
Right.
True, that's fair.
With a 22-0 spot, and within 3 possessions, it was within 3 possessions. The game was a 1-score game.
Yeah, Carson Wentz, I didn't say shut y'all down, but
He didn't. When you say shut us down, what do you mean?
he had a program y'all solid as well as everybody was on.
So that's his fault, and not both sides of the football. So did the team have a bad half?
Yes, the team as a whole had a bad half.
Okay. I respect your opinion.
But he got to take more of the blame, and I'm seeing a lot more people who've seen Carson Wentz and said, "Oh, yeah, that's the Carson Wentz that we know and used to love." Like, what is
He threw for 300. He threw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns that game, and 1 interception.
Bad team.
He threw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
And the offense that shit.
the offense ran towards Hall?
That's inaccurate. The offense didn't run into a hole. The offense actually picked up in the second half.
The Colts was 1 game away from the playoffs last year, and the Commanders last year they lost to the Jags.
They didn't get into the playoffs.
They lost the last game.
They didn't. They lost the last 2 games. They lost the last 2 games. Yeah, that's what the thought process was. So that's why they made the change. Yeah, that's the narrative. But shit, the quarterback you got in
The defense
is what shit. It's to the point now where goddamn, Jonathan Taylor ain't even doing nothing.
That's fair.
So was it a complimentary thing where okay, I got a credible quarterback that you have to at least.
have to play back for him because he's going to.
And right now, you ain't got that now. It's Matt Ryan. You're not respecting Matt Ryan. Because let's look at it like this. At his best, he was an MVP level quarterback. At his best.
Those days were probably far behind him.
To you.
Okay.
We're not talking a 35-year-old quarterback. He's not even in his 30s yet.
Am I right?
No, Carson Wentz. He's not in his 30s yet. He's not in his 30s yet.
No.
Matt Ryan might be done.
So it's definitely top 10.
Yeah, man, I'm done.
He might be done.
This is
Now that's something.
this is definitely
Now that's something I have seen. I I've been a little closer to the situation because, you know, my parents are Eagles fans. I've been a little bit closer to the situation.
My parents are Eagles
And there's a lot of people and a lot of shit from the outside who don't follow maybe the Eagles that close. And they, Carson Wentz this, Carson Wentz that. Now, you know me. I'm like, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I was a Carson Wentz. I'm like, man, it wasn't all his fault. Until I seen, that's Carson Wentz. Okay. Now, when it got to a point where this is Carson Wentz being Carson Wentz, this comes with it. Did you watch the game? You know what they showed.
What would you say?
Did you watch the game though? Because that's important. Now, mind you, I don't have to protect Carson Wentz. If he shits it up, I'm gonna tell you, this is not the case.
Yeah, what did you see that was Carson Wentz like? Him getting sacked?
That's Carson Wentz.
That's not him though.
Hold on. Okay. Now, also coupled with that is a lot of offenses that Carson Wentz is on. Besides that year that he went to the, you know, he's like, hey, he's gonna be a MVP this year, and he hurt his knee. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the second half, drive stall a lot.
That wasn't the case. If that's what you put at, that wasn't the case this past Sunday. 28.
No, Washington scored 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came back.
Oh shit, I had that mixed around.
You saying he start bad?
Nah, usually he starts good.
Well, yeah, the first week he did. He started very good, and he finished well. He had 4 touchdowns the first week and 300 yards. The next week coming out, another 300-yard game and 3 touchdowns. He had 2 picks. He don't lead the league in picks. He's not even close. He's not even close to leading the league in picks.
I said that.
He's top 5 in efficiency. Is what
I'm saying is, we've seen this amount from Carson Wentz. Now, with him being where he's picked at and whatever, that's far gone. But a lot of people like to say, well, he's salvageable. Now, him being salvageable, that means he's on a level of Baker Mayfield.
I mean,
you've never seen Baker Mayfield. Oh, give me another example. That's a terrible example.
Nah.
That's a shitty example. No, I don't get what he. Baker Mayfield has never been on a level of Carson Wentz. Ever. Terrible example.
I would say some of the lows that motherfucker Carson Wentz has had. I'm like, I don't think
maybe 6 either. Maybe he might be 6. Out of 10, he might be number 6, right?
That's Baker Mayfield right now.
Tom Brady.
His old franchise said, fuck you.
Tom Brady was so back with Rodgers. Say fuck you too. We saying Burrow, but I mean, okay. Who's number 4?
Well, if we talk about the best quarterback,
Jackson, and then after that, it's really like which can fit in there.
If we're talking about best quarterbacks,
no, he can't. He's in the tier lower than that too.
Okay, Kyler. Okay, we're gonna say Kyler, and then
You ain't say Josh.
you said okay, you right.
They on the tier of
Jalen Hurts got 1 or 2 touchdown passes on the year. He got like 2 touchdown passes on the year.
Just 2 number 10.
Jalen Hurts. How many touchdowns he got on the year?
No, I'm taking Jalen Hurts over Carson Wentz.
Not yet. He won 2 games.
Okay.
He won 2 games.
When they say Washington Commanders wouldn't take Jalen Hurts over Carson Wentz?
Nah.
Let's get
Why would we do that?
Because he's better.
Not to you. To you, he's better. He just that assumption is over 2 games. They won 2 games. Because the Eagles wasn't even sure. The Eagles wasn't even sure about him. The Eagles wasn't even sure. I don't think he's better. I don't think he's better.
I think he will be. He's
Right. So which one we gonna go with? Are we gonna go with statistics or are we gonna go with winning? Because your favorite argument is winning. Which one are we gonna go? Because both of them were in Carson's favor.
What I was going to say is, right now, he's on pace to have either as good as, if not better, the same best year that Carson Wentz had. So you talking about pace? Are you talking about pace? Well, let's talk about pace then. No, you said pace. Let's talk about pace. Because right now, if you compare the numbers, Carson Wentz is lapping them by number-wise. Pace, you said pace. You said pace, right? You said pace. This year, the Eagles are 2-0 right now. Okay. So the record makes them better, right? All of it makes it all better. What's all of it? Follow me. Carson Wentz has had potential, and there was that 1 year where he probably was going to be the MVP until he get hurt. Am I right? But all the other years, up and down.
Can't get hurt though.
Follow me.
I'm not saying last year wasn't up and down.
Follow me on this. Jalen Hurts, his career may not track the same stat-wise, but production-wise and winning-wise, and also this year, listen to what I'm saying. Have y'all made the playoffs with Jalen Hurts? Yes, they did last year. Have y'all won a game with Jalen Hurts in the playoffs? We did. Okay. So statistic-wise, are we saying let's go by last year. Let me finish. I said, this is the year Hurts into the playoffs. He got hurt. This is what I'm saying. Wrong. Nah, Carson Wentz maybe never played in the playoffs. But that year they went to they won the Super Bowl. This is what I'm saying. They were 9-7. He's had more years where he's been like last year's Carson Wentz and the year before Carson Wentz. And the anomaly. So now he believes in potential? No, I didn't. No, I didn't say it. Let me finish. What I'm saying is, I said Carson Wentz, what we were seeing from him, and you was like, oh, he ain't bad, whatever. I was like, no, what I'm seeing from him, pretty much the trajectory, everywhere except stat-wise, it's the same thing I'm seeing from Jalen Hurts. And this is his year, we're like, oh, coming at us, kind of nowhere, and being an MVP candidate the same year Carson Wentz. This is that year. That's what I'm saying. And he hasn't had the other years behind it where he was bullshit yet. Now, the before years are comparable. Not stat-wise, but production-wise, because he hasn't played as many games as Carson Wentz. But he's actually being more base as Carson Wentz, so to speak. What you're trying to tell me? We're on the same track. On the same track? Last year he started. Statistically, he's on the same track. I say no, not statistically, but after 2 games, he played himself into MVP talk. The same way, after 2 games, Carson Wentz played himself into MVP talk. With the same 1 year before, with them being, all right, well, let's give him a chance. Now, like I said, what we don't have is on Carson Wentz, on Jalen Hurts is the bullshit behind it. That we know, oh, he looked like poop behind it. But what we do know about him playing like poop behind it is he only had 1 good year. And he played poop like actually it wasn't 1 good year. It wasn't 1 good year. It wasn't 1 good year. The same 4 years and up here. That's what I'm saying. Jalen Hurts, I'm here and then I'm up here now. Right there after 2 games. But I ain't had the poop years afterwards. That's what I'm saying. So right now, I would definitely take Jalen Hurts over Carson Wentz. But we done seen his ceiling. You don't think that. If we've seen his ceiling, then I'm fine with that. Oh. If that's your ceiling and it's MVP level, no. If you see Carson Wentz's ceiling already, like that's your belief is that he can't get there anymore. Yes, right. Yes. You don't know what Jalen Hurts' ceiling is. That's exactly. You don't know what it is. But what I'm saying, I know last year he had 16 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Yeah. And they went to the playoffs. I know right now he's got 1 touchdown and 1 interception right now. Who? Jalen Hurts. No.
He got more than one. He threw
1 last night. Right.
He only got 1 touchdown?
He's got 1 touchdown. How many touchdowns period does he have? He's got 1 touchdown pass. No, period.
He had a few rushing touchdowns.
They all
He
count.
don't have more touchdowns than Carson Wentz.
They all count. All of it counts.
I hear you.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's 6 touchdowns. If you said if they said a rushing touchdown, if he does, let's look it up.
That's not gonna happen all the time though.
He gotta have a lot of touchdowns. They scored a lot of points in 2 games, dog.
And a lot of defensive touchdowns and rushing touchdowns too.
Okay. I'm about to.
I'm saying the team has rushing touchdowns too.
Well, Carson, this him, yeah. Carson, 3 things. Carson would have had more throwing touchdowns.
Would they be 2-0? That's the part that counts. That's the part that counts. Like, y'all should have beat the fucking scrappy ass knee-biting Lions with a quarterback like Carson Wentz. That's what they saying. I ain't saying that. That's what the people are saying.
I'm with you on that. They should have done something.
But you got the books out on you.
So he got 3 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah. But you, Carson Wentz, supposed to be better than what the fuck you showing. Even if it is.
It's like they 1-4. Yeah, what is wrong with him? He makes like they 1-4. Like damn, nigga, it's only 2 games in the season. You can only be 2-0, 1-1, or 0-2. Like goddamn, what the fuck? Yeah, you could. Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true. You could be 0-1. That's wild as shit. That is wild as shit. To be 0-1.
First game of the season.
Hey, yo, and then get slaughtered the second game.
The Texans, they was the worst.
And then get slaughtered in the second game. Get blanked.
Right. Yo, that's some of the weirdest shit. You got the best running back in the
What
league.
y'all think about Russell Wilson in Denver?
I never thought they. But I never said that they were going to be high in that division. I said that they were probably the worst. And it's funny because we sat here and said they were the worst team in that division. We said it.
I don't got them making the playoffs.
We said they were the worst team in that division. I just didn't think that.
The Raiders.
I think the Raiders might turn around.
I might have loved that.
You think they are?
But right now, 2 games, I'm like, the Raiders were crazy.
Well, in the Raiders' defense, they were in the first game against the Chargers, and they lost by a fucking. I'm not sure how the fuck they lost that game to Arizona. That was ridiculous. So they don't look as crazy. You know what I mean? I just know Denver just don't look very good to me. They don't look good. Like, they don't look very good.
I know he missed Metcalf and Lockett.
He got some receivers on there.
Yeah, Jerry Judy. He got Cortland Sutton.
Judy drop passes every game. I don't even watch the game, but when I watch it, I always see him drop passes. It's like he's not reliable. He's not reliable.
Jerry Judy is not. You know, a lot of people, to me, and this even goes in football too. I'm like, a lot of people go on potential and like style and all of that, or measurables. Like, oh, he fast. I'm like, man, I don't fuck. They ain't even say anything like game fast, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Quickness and how to get in and out of the burst. That shit is what made the difference. And then, catching the fucking ball means something. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you know, all this stuff like the combine and all that shit was something that the GMs kind of propped their, look, he had a measurable, so if he fucks up, look at what he did in combine, look at what he should do. And I was like, yo, he can't fucking play. Right. He can't catch the ball. I said Jerry Judy can't play, but he has shown that he's had the drops to not be
No, go ahead.
to not be considered the way some people can. Oh, Jerry Judy. I'm like, I kind of like Hamlin more than him, but I don't think Hamlin is bad. He's a slap.
Yeah, Sutton better. Sutton
Sutton is cool.
Yeah.
I thought they still had Patrick, but I was like, oh, they ain't got Patrick no more?
Yeah, he ain't got no receiver.
I was like, oh, that's a little different than what I thought it was going to be. And I've been hearing people talk about, oh, Russ need to take over this and that. People gotta understand, man. That's a rookie head coach.
Russ ain't gonna take over doing
So
this.
much you can do.
Don't care. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck you tell me to do. Now, at the end of the day, I really want to win the game, and I probably should take the fuck over. I'm not Russell Wilson, and I've never played in the NFL. But everybody says, hold up, they're like, time out, and I subscribe to this. If it's somebody who knows what the fuck they doing, but you got credentials and you don't know what the fuck's going on, I subscribe to this person who knows what the fuck's going on. Russell Wilson, you might know what the fuck's going on in this situation a little bit more than the coach do. Right. Hold up, man. Hold time. Let's just think about this. You still get the field goal and all of this.
Yeah.
But let's just think about this. Let's just not let the clock run out and we kick a half over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's think about this. Now, we over here for a reason. Let me maybe cook a little bit. This may be the one time I run and go get the 5 yards, coach. You sure you want to get your 60-some yard? I mean, my man got it. But you sure you want to do that?
Right.
But as being on the team,
That's what y'all brought me in for. For this kind of shit right here. You brought me in for this.
At the same time, it's like, can I trust you or can I not trust you? You know what I'm saying? So going forward next week, I might be like, I'm talking about scratch that. LeBron, scratch that. Yeah, he going to play, but I'm scratch that.
Right.
It might be that going forward. But I can understand the first game or two. Just like I said, you're having trouble. My man from the timeouts and ball starts.
Yeah, he's bumbling the thing. He's bumbling. He's bumbling this
So
thing.
that's what I'm saying. Russell Wilson made me say, timeout. Let everybody take a beat.
All right.
Let's take a beat.
So listen.
I'm probably the most experienced person around this motherfucker.
So listen, let's run off this college top 10, man. Need some movement. We got number 1. We got the Georgia Bulldogs from the SEC. Number 2, we got the Alabama Crimson Tide from the SEC. And number 3, we got the Ohio State Buckeyes from the Big Ten. We got the Michigan Wolverines, Gold Blue from the Big Ten. At number 5, we got the Clemson Tigers from the ACC. At number 6, we got the Oklahoma Sooners, Boomer Sooners from the Big 12. At number 7, we got the USC Trojans out of the Pac-10. That's a surprise. Number 8, we got the University of Kentucky from the SEC. Another surprise, they are up. At number 9, we got Oklahoma State from the Big 12. And rounding out the top 10, we got the Razorbacks, Arkansas from the SEC at number 10. Thoughts? Anything change? Anything change?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. I be a firm believer in the players and not the coaches. The coaches, they marginal. I can say marginal. Some coaches can make a big difference, but most coaches are marginal. Clemson to me, I don't think they'll be right nowhere near the top motherfucking 10. With DJ Ugalangale, I know I fucked that all the way up.
You're saying you did that shit on purpose.
But I call him that because really the first couple times I see him, I was like, this dude, he's not Tyler, he's not a Tyler Boyd, he's not Deshaun Watson, he's not Trevor Lawrence, but they still was ranking these people like he was that. And I'm like, no, I don't even follow these people around this and that. Just, when I saw like, no, you ain't these guys, but they keep ranking them all these high. And I'm so glad that fucking Notre Dame has lost all fucking name. I'm so glad because they're so fucking overrated every year. Fucking year. Please.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
No more Notre Dame?
No. I used to like them, but I was like, oh man, they play all our armed forces. Come on, man. Like, yo, they play
That's right, bro. Yeah, they're terrible.
I'm not sure what's happening around here, man. You know how
He said he put all.
I'm so glad you just play all
Them niggas.
Why you leave the USC? Big surprise.
Well, just, it's been a while since you've seen USC at this level, man. You know what I mean?
They had a Heisman candidate.
I'm saying, it just looks weird to see them there like that.
First team All-American receiver.
It just looks weird. Yeah, there you go.
2,000-yard match transfer, man.
It just looks weird, man. You know, it's a welcome addition. I like seeing USC in there.
Michigan's out there.
Michigan's number 4.
Okay.
Go Blues number 4, man. Big Blues number 4.
It's gonna pan out though when they play Ohio State. They number 3, right? Ohio State number 3.
Yeah, OSU number 3.
So that's going.
Yeah, USC used to be up there with them.
Yeah, that's a big game. You know what I mean? Because you figure both of them might go undefeated, and you clash in the draw, and that could propel you. You could lose a game, honestly, when you know, 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can if you in the SEC or the if you were the Big Ten, as long as you got another top 5, top 10 team. Right there, sometimes you just be in a conference, man, where you just got a bunch of duds, man. You ain't got no chance to make up that ground.
I don't think in the Big Ten you can.
Well, for 2 teams you can. If Ohio State take a loss now and slide down to 7, because people still don't feel like they one of the best teams in the country. You go 3 weeks, you blow somebody out every week, and then you end up playing Michigan in the Big Ten championship. That'll vault you back up to 3 or 4, and you right back in the national championship picture.
Well, because you're not going to play Michigan in the Big Ten championship. You're going to play somebody that's weaker than Michigan in the Big Ten championship.
Man, look, man.
Michigan on your schedule every year, so that's they on that side of the joint. So that means you're going to end up playing somebody weaker, and it's always SEC. Go have 3 of them motherfuckers sit up in there.
Until as of right now, I mean, it's only 4 SEC teams in the top 10, which is a change. No, 4 SEC teams in the top 10. That's a change. You got Georgia, you got Bama, Arkansas, and Kentucky.
Man, until proven otherwise, to me, because I've seen no proof to prove me otherwise. Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State. They are the best programs, period. Period. They will be mainstays for the foreseeable future, period. And whoever, shuffles in the 4th, those 3 teams, because they've been showing.
If you're gonna say Georgia, I would have to say Clemson if you join Georgia in that. Because Georgia's literally been doing. Georgia's like the last 2 years. Clemson was on a run and they were fucking tough.
But Clemson, I don't believe in a London.
Nah, Clemson been there ever since Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson been in the league for a long time. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta say if you're saying Georgia, then you gotta say Clemson. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I think Clemson will lose before Alabama, Georgia.
Are you talking recent history? Or you just talking about this year?
This year.
Okay.
This year.
All right, that's different.
That's what I'm saying. I think those 3 teams that I named, they are the top dogs, and then whoever else shake out behind them. That's what it is. And really it's on them 3 teams right now, and Clemson was in that tier. Okay. But it's on them 3 teams right now. If y'all run the team table or even have 1 good loss, y'all never get back there. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Clemson is out of that realm unless some other things change. And I kind of feel the same way.
What things change? Yeah, that's what other things.
They're not going to be on an Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State level again, because I don't think what they did is going to be replicated. At Clemson.
And now new NIL is going to be USC's.
It's over for a lot of people, man. It's over for a lot of people.
Texas ain't all the blue blood, the real college football blue blood.
It's over for a lot of people. To me,
we're going to go back to why I go back in the day. But we get everything sitting on money. Oh, yeah, that's what we used to. That's what we used to.
Even if if you don't motherfucking get it turned out one school, every school gets chipped the way at. You feel what I'm saying? Every school gets chipped the way at. And some win, some lose. But right now, I'd say trending down, seeing, but Clemson is trending down. This ain't the time to be trending down. You supposed to be trending up or holding on. Those three teams have been holding on for the recent history. Like, not be in here.
Y'all money on?
We in here.
That's when they come down.
We in here.
Man, is your money on?
We in here.
It's your money on, man. You ain't going to... Listen, we need something.
Let's get into some basketball shit, man. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Pick my shirt, man. Pick my
Let's
shirt.
get into some
My
basketball.
favorite person on earth that I don't know. I never met in my life. That's my favorite person on earth. I love y'all. But other people outside I never met. You ready to smoke tickets to that order, man? Yo, nigga,
He's frozen, bro. We're frozen.
You play the music and everything, bro.
We good, man?
Yeah, I love that shit, man. What you mean? I got my...
Nah, are we good?
Turn my hat around.
Are we good?
I hope so. Yeah. Still say we live, bitch.
So listen, man. A couple shout outs, man. I want to give a shout out to Manu Ginobili and Tim Hardaway for making the Hall of Fame. That's big, because a lot of people, they got a lot of fans as far as those two players are concerned. I'm personally a big favorite of the UTEP two-step, probably the biggest, the most killer move out there. You know what I mean? When you talk about handles and all of that. So shout out to them two niggas, man, making the Hall of Fame. One thing I want to discuss, man, and I'm glad you're here, man, because you got a wild ass opinion on old school basketball. This thing got a wild opinion, man. I hate this nigga's his opinion on old school basketball.
Say free zone, man. Say free zone.
I love it. I love the debate, man. But let's talk about how good was Magic and Bird, man.
Magic and Bird.
How good was Magic and Bird?
Like one of them ball games.
How good was they though? You know what I mean? Like, cause you get.
They say they get him.
Nigga think he can get anybody. How the fuck you think he can get that, man? Oh man, like come on, man, like nigga. Listen, hold on. Let's think about how ridiculous this is, though. This motherfucker finished 1, 2, or 3, 9 straight years for MVP voting, man. 1, 2, or 3 for 9 consecutive years MVP voting.
Man,
I heard he was nice.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Larry Bird,
I ain't never seen him play.
You heard he was nice?
Yeah, I never seen him play like that. I like some stuff. But
it's one game I would like for you to watch when he probably put up the 60. And the other team, he was playing against the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know where he was playing at, but he plays for the Boston Celtics. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But he was putting on such a show. The Atlanta Hawks was like, chairs. He put up 60. And the story behind it is real crazy. Kevin McHale, Hall of Famer himself.
Yeah.
He had just broke the all-time record of the Boston Celtics, scoring in the game. I mean, this was a couple days ago. Maybe not even a week. Not even a week, bro. Larry Bird said, yo, man, I know you're my teammate and everything, man.
I need that.
But I hope you had fun with that record. I mean, so to that on some real shit, you say this is your teammate. This is your teammate, man. Right. You break bread with. I hope you had fun with the record. puts up 60 some odd points. Most game points ever scored in Celtics history. And my man Kevin McHale, Hall of Famer himself, held the motherfucking scoring title for 7 days. I give him a week. It wasn't even that though. I give him a week. Larry Bird was calling the shots. I've never seen a motherfucker play like that. Right. And matter of fact, I'll tell you another story about the person on my shirt. What people don't understand is that was an exhibition game where Dr. J put his arms around Larry Bird and punched on him. How bad are you getting cooked in an exhibition game to fuck somebody up?
He double banked
God,
that, man.
this nigga's killing me, man.
He double banked that, man.
Hold on, my man Dr. J got 3 wop. So on Larry Bird.
I'm gonna say this. Now I'm gonna equate it to somebody, I'm gonna equate it to somebody who can't be stopped right now, man. He is as good, if not better, than Luka Doncic. All that shit that Luka Doncic is doing, it's the same game. It's the same game. It's the exact same game with less of it.
Players around you, and it was winning a bunch of motherfucking champions. You like, a couple more dudes around you. Larry Bird had a couple more dudes around you, and he was doing exactly.
And them numbers was crazy. That man got career averages of like 24, 12, and like 6.
Yeah, for a span of like 5 years, him and Magic traded MVPs. Magic won 1, Bird won 3 in a row.
That's crazy.
Magic won like the next 2, you know what I'm saying?
That was real, man. That's real shit. Like, these are the real. If you ain't never heard any of it before, listen to his trash talk to people.
He wasn't no little white dude. 6'9". Right, I'm saying he wasn't.
True dog every night.
And for a little sliver, L had a little wiggle with him as far as he was, before that athleticism left. If you caught him for what, 79 to like 85, 86, he'll bang it on you.
With an even better shot and an even better knowledge of the game. That's what I'll say. Like, God, he really killed these motherfuckers up there. And talk.
He was savage, man. Bird was savage, man.
Yo, he was killing my guy, Dr. J, man. She get crazy up in the garden, man. Dr. J from New York. I ain't playing that shit too much, man. Come on now, Bird.
But check it though. This is crazy because, like you said, you never saw him play. Right. You know what I mean? You never saw. So to give you perspective on seeing a motherfucker in real time is different because it's like you see the effect he got on the game. Not like a highlight can tell you some shit, but to see a motherfucker and understand situational basketball and understand like, God, this motherfucker is killing me. This motherfucker is killing me.
It's documented that he showed up at the All-Star game, 3-point contest. That's exactly what ass niggas who coming in 7. He ain't take his motherfucking shoot his shirt off.
The original walk-off 3-point shot.
He still had the shooter shirt on. No. You gotta show up to warm up. Okay, I'm gonna take my snap. But I still got my jersey, my shooter shirt. It still got Bird on the back. He beat them in that. There's not. I'll tell you, Charlie, motherfucker said, y'all ain't that good. I'm gonna fuck y'all up with just my left hand on.
Just my left hand.
This is real shit. You can go back.
I'm going left-handed all night long.
Come on, dog.
You telling grown men this?
This is real life. My mom to the stands. Man, this is real life people, man. That was real shit, but I'm saying like everybody.
Was that game on footage?
Yeah. You see him shooting just on every shot left-handed.
Passing the left hand.
Almost like the Bullet Trail and the 60 game, when you see the motherfucker land on Hawks fall, I'm like, I ain't giving us so bad.
His trash talk is top 5 all time.
One of the craziest trash talks I've ever heard in my life, and it's real. Larry Bird, know the game, he's a student of the game, great motherfucking player. He comes out to I want to say Indiana, but the player was Detlef Schrempf. He match up Detlef Schrempf. He said, "Yo, I feel disrespected. What you talking about?" He said, "Yo, y'all ain't gonna put a black dude on me." This is real shit. Larry Bird said that. I mean, but when you think about basketball and just like in general, we're like, oh, I cook everybody. Right. But you don't put the white guy in there.
Oh, he gonna get extra sauce tonight. Extra flambe this motherfucker, cuz.
The player was a real player. He made it in the whole game, but
I'm gonna extra flambe this
going
one.
on, like Larry Bird, don't worry about it. It was yours.
Yeah. What about Magic though, man? What about Magic, man?
You know what? 6 times out of 10, I'm picking him over Kevin Durant. Not over LeBron.
A lot of them
Over
niggas.
Kevin Durant.
Nah, I ain't gonna say a lot of them niggas. A lot of them niggas probably wouldn't be as good in today's game. But Magic and Bird and niggas like that, they can play in today's game.
And
You know what I'm
Bird, and plus the one thing that never go away from me, he was skilled, he could shoot, and he had the knowledge of the game. He was like, man, I can, and I was willing, when I'm my box day, I want to affect the game, and however, but I can't shoot like Steph Curry. I mean, I got a 50, 40, 90.
Yeah, he was averaging 50. He's a 50-40 man.
Yeah.
Who?
Larry Bird, what do you mean?
What did Magic score a lot?
Nah, I'm gonna say this.
Magic might use 30 and 20. They might use 30 something.
If the situation calls for it. If the situation calls for it. If the situation calls for it.
Was he like Jason Kidd? Like
On steroids. Yeah. On
I'm
steroids.
not the same cat.
Yeah.
The same cat. He was better. He was the original Jason Kidd. And still even better than Jason Kidd.
Now think about this. Think about this though. As a rookie, right? As a rookie, you're in the finals, right? A rookie. Your best player go down in game 6, right? Now, what you playing against is not chopped liver. You in the finals against, at that particular time, one of the marquee players in the league, and a front line that consisted of Caldwell Jones, who was 6'10", and Daryl Dawkins, who was 6'10" at the time. Big front line. You're a rookie. You come out, man, and you roast them niggas to win the championship.
42, 15, and 7.
You roast them in the finals.
In the finals.
First time playing in the finals to win it is 7. First time playing center.
man.
Come on, man.
I got it, coach.
I got it.
Play me at center. I got it.
Now that's the type of thing I'm like, yo, regardless of who, whatever era it is, it takes whoever went and did it to go and do it. Now he really fucking did it. Now you can say people more talented and all that, but I like this.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I think that's a talented motherfucker to come straight in the league as a rookie. And mind you, here's the kicker: the Lakers wasn't a great team the year before he got there. Let's not let that be lost. They had some good players. Wasn't a great team. Like you like to call motherfuckers, he was one of the ultimate force multipliers where you stick him in the middle of that shit, oh, this is different now. Oh, this is different.
High time today.
Oh, this is different.
This motherfucker
It's different.
different, man.
It just kills me when motherfuckers say, oh, well, he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that. But god damn it, man. You talking about a dude that averaged double-digit assists for years. I'm talking about years. If the situation called for him to get buckets, he got them. He got them.
And a lot of the way that a lot of people respect, the style of game that people like these days, it came from fucking Magic, right? If you respect the motherfucker, right? If you respect the motherfucker,
He made the pass famous.
The full order.
right? If you, and that's what it sounds like. Yo, people be overlooking shit. Like, yo,
You know
you
what I'm saying?
gotta go to somebody like a Michael Jordan game, a Kobe Bryant game, somebody who play now is a Kevin Durant game because he can go get a bucket. But I'm like, he just flashy as what Magic was doing. He was really going like, oh my God. Like,
It had been.
first person really doing that shit.
It had been years since the pistol, like the pistol and shit like that. It had been years since that.
Like, this is real. Like,
There's a whole era. There's a whole era. That's named the Showtime Lakers was because of Magic. That style effect, that up-tempo style. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's go. That up-tempo. That's all. That's Magic. And we talking about a guy with how many MVPs Magic got?
he probably got about 1 say 3 or 4. That's crazy. And these are real live MVPs. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's real live. They couldn't do that now. I'm like, nah, them dudes.
It's only a certain
the fuck they play. They would have did that shit.
drive that I think can thrive. Niggas that can play in these games because it was some
But you also,
niggas and
but you also got to give niggas the benefit of the modern day nutrition and training and everything. Like if you drop him up, if you take a motherfucker from back then and drop him in right now, it's gonna take him a second to get acclimated. But I tell you what, motherfuckers like Alex English and Dominique Wilkins and them type Bernard King, them type niggas with this kind of space.
Them niggas like DeMar DeRozan nowadays. He good.
Them type motherfuckers, these niggas was a bucket.
Matter of fact, he ain't doing like Bernard King was doing it.
Think about this. Think about this.
Same type of.
You got motherfuckers like Alex English and Dominique Wilkins and motherfucking Bernard. The niggas was averaging 25, 26, 27, 28 for like 6-7 years straight. On deuces. On deuces. That's why shooting no threes. It was, and then the crazy part is,
but they go to the foul line like that.
nah, this all buckets. This all buckets, cuz. This all buckets.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, people, you can't discount any motherfucking era. If them people did that in that fucking era, I would say that those people would be able to do that.
And for me, that goes both ways.
You know, it might be a couple guys who might be better eras that's here.
Some niggas might be more tailor-made to certain areas where they'd be a little bit better. Some niggas might regress because their style of play or their game wouldn't fit that era.
18.
Yeah.
And so think about that.
LeBron trying to play with Bronny.
Right back.
I'm cool. I wasn't with it when they put it, you know.
Fuck it. Let him do that shit for LeBron. Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let him do that shit. Let LeBron play his son.
Give me about a job, bro. This motherfucker 16, 17 years old playing tennis all around.
But Jalen Rose made a good point, though. Jalen Rose brought that up. Only in the more predominantly black sports is there an age limit.
I was gonna go there, you know what I'm saying? Because those are some of the sports that have been more controlled for a longer time by white people. You know what I'm saying? They like, and they've been lucrative. They're like, nah, we just can't get that up.
Golf, tennis, them shits don't got no age limit. You can play, you can play.
Matter of fact, we need you young motherfuckers to come make some of this money. You know, because there ain't a whole bunch of black motherfuckers over there dominating. You know what I'm saying? You got Serena and them, but other than that,
Amani Bates.
that is crazy.
That's starting to turn out to be one of those one of those cautionary tales damn near, man. Yeah, he turned into a cautionary tale right now, man. But I mean, where he lived at, it doesn't shock me that he got caught with a gun, but it's just like, damn, again, another obstacle in mind. You already got it tough coming out of Eastern Michigan. I think you could have did it I think he could have did the thing at Eastern Michigan, but he got a gun charge now. It's like, damn, bro. It's like, oh no, man. You carrying a lot of shit.
If you're not paying attention enough to know that your life doesn't warrant you, right here, right now, me and Monty Bates, my life doesn't warrant me carrying a gun right now. You don't really get it. But what I was gonna say is, if your life is also in the point where you have to personally carry a gun, it's really time for you to start rethinking some things as well.
That go back to my question. He's famous, but he's not famous.
I don't know why he was carrying a gun. I mean,
well, I don't think you can stop because your fame is predicated by how somebody else feels about you. You know?
I'm a regular guy trying to play basketball, college basketball. Until I get to the NBA, I'm just a regular guy right now.
Well, we also gonna need you in money.
So they needed that.
Carry a gun because I'm not gonna come after me because I might want to wear my jewelry. I might want to wear my watch. I might want to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm also not opposed to Monty Bates going down because I'm pretty sure he's 18 now. Go ahead out and get your license. And now you got the gun, you won't get charged for getting, you know.
I'm sure you couldn't get that gun.
So anyway, good brother, we're going to need you to move a little bit more appropriately for someone of a Monty Bates stature. And you carry the gun is not the way we going around here.
So listen, we're going to close this thing out. Let's close this thing out, man. We got to talk about one more player, man, from back then, man. How good was the doctor, man?
Come on.
How good was the doctor, man?
I'm saying the Dr. J before my time a little bit. He way before my time. You know what I'm saying? Me growing up was catching the tail end of the doctor. You know?
Oh, the old doc?
Yeah, but he still was the man. As I seen, as he started getting into basketball, it was Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know what I'm saying? It was the man. You know what I'm saying? So. And then as I got into basketball and started knowing the history of basketball.
Because they carried that thing. They carried it in the 70s, basketball period.
They carried 2 leagues.
That's crazy.
For stating
That's crazy.
2 leagues on his shirt.
He carried 2 leagues, the ABA, and then he carried the NBA. The reason the NBA wanted the ABA because of Dr. J.
And that motherfucker came in.
You know what I'm saying? So,
because it was expansion, and they swallowed up 14. Think about how good you got to be to have one hand.
who was the Nets, the
Spurs, the Pacers, and another.
So what? They all 4 teams only played each other?
No.
They were 88 teams. They were great 88 teams.
Oh, they were teams. Yeah,
it was still the NBA.
Okay.
But those 4 teams joined the NBA because Dr. J, that was part of the deal.
He was that good. He was like, man, we gotta have this guy.
There was a actually, and this is, you know what, this is my guy. I'm gonna keep it short, but I need a little history lesson. My guy, Julius Winfield motherfucking Irvin, played in the ABA from 71 to about 76. Mm-hmm. He was almost 3-time MVP, 3-time champion, you know what I'm saying? In the ABA alone.
Right.
Now, at that time, the NBA was actually kind of dipping down because they was like, oh, the 70s was, you know, they didn't have a team that was this and that, different teams. The best player.
A lot of the best players was playing in the ABA. It was a different style. It was flashier. It wasn't a better league. It was just more fan friendly.
And he turned Muslim.
Niggas wearing their nicknames on the back of their jersey, that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Let's fly over. Let's go get it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So they actually was beating some of the teams in the NBA. It had exhibitions, ABA, NBA.
Oh, right.
So Dr. J and the ABA was looked at as at least equal.
Right.
Even though they didn't get as much love as the NBA. The NBA is the National Basketball Association. It came after the ABA.
Mm-hmm.
The ABA, it came after, it came before the ABA. The NBA, okay, you know what? We can't stop this train. We need this nigga.
Right.
We doing kind of bad. You got a couple good teams over there. Where take your Spurs?
Right.
George Iceman Gerber.
Okay.
Hall of Fame.
Okay.
We'll take your Denver Nuggets. David Thomas. Hall of Fame. The Skywalker David Thomas.
Right.
We'll take your Indiana Pacers.
Big Bear.
Hall of Fame. So those teams like they still they're in the league now. So it's like, but to get Julius Erving, the best player arguably on earth, will observe almost your whole fucking league.
Right.
So he was carrying the ABA anyway. Moves over to the NBA, saves them because they're like, oh shit, this is a good dude. He's just as good as y'all fucking said. First year, the Sixers to the championship, but they lose to the Portland Trailblazers.
Right.
He comes in on those second or third MVP, but they ain't never seen nothing like Dr. J in the NBA. In basketball, he's the one to start all that.
You know how good you gotta be. You know how good you gotta be when motherfuckers see you only got one hand. Motherfuckers still can't stop you.
That's what they said about it.
You know, that's what motherfuckers say. That's what motherfuckers say now. Oh man, you only got one hand. You know how good you gotta be with one hand? Nah.
So I never seen that in this shooting jumper.
Nah. It's crazy because I have, but they don't show them highlights. They don't show them motherfuckers, man. I saw them shit. I seen a lot of bank shots. There are a lot of pull-up bank shots and shit.
Like photo bank shot.
It's a picture of Dr. J in Rubber Park. Okay, he did that.
That's the greatest picture ever.
Yeah, that's just hard.
I'm going there. Dr. J, it was crazy. Somebody said, the shit was so crazy when Dr. J came to the park. They said, how do you set out unlimited seating in the park? There was no seat. There was people who showed up like, I was there, and I only see half the park from half the block away on the fucking roof. Because I couldn't get no closer. This is real shit.
Niggas was on the highway and shit.
With him sitting
Yeah.
everywhere, just trying to.
Jackson Street. You got it flooded all the way to Maryland Avenue. They on Johnny's motherfucking roof trying to just catch a glimpse of Dr. J.
This motherfucker sitting off the overpass.
Watch it. You
can't see the crowd because there's kids on the fucking fence, hanging on to the fence. So it's all over. It's like the kid is like taped to the fence and shit.
It's a project.
Motherfuckers in trees.
The projects or whatever it is, it's a project. And you see the people all over the roofs. There's room on the roofs. They don't sell the tickets to these games so anybody can come. How do you have two
Niggas created seating and shit. Niggas watching from their motherfucking room.
This thing's like I already see him play offense. I already see him at work or whatever. I'm down the block. What do you do? What happened? This nigga, you know what I'm saying? This nigga all right below. He's like, yo, he flew.
Because all kind of folklore and shit.
He called it out of you. The dude took it out of there. The man on his team was there. The other end of the court, stole the ball, threw a whole court out of you. Everybody wants to go pay fans. Here comes Julius Erving. He just got it done.
Everybody thought it was all out of baby shit like that.
It's the first time I see how you like, what the fuck did he just do?
motherfucker was going out of bounds.
Did he really create the alley-oop or no?
I mean, that's whether he did or didn't. That was the first recorded event of it that people say. You know what I mean?
That's the first time niggas.
Yeah, niggas was like, oh shit. I'm pretty sure some motherfucker in some gym threw a pass up by the backboard and the motherfucker smashed it. You know what I mean?
That was one of the first times where it was like,
When Doc did the shit, it was, you know.
Can do his thing, and the park can do his thing straight like that. And my park and my street, it ain't really no difference. It ain't really no difference, but I do it at a very fucking high level, and I'm creative. I'm one of the only ones out there doing this shit, and out of the people out there doing this shit, I'm elevating. One of his greatest shots of all time ain't even a dunk. Nah, it ain't.
She fucking lit.
Ain't even a fucking dunk. It's his greatest shot of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He come from
That and the dunk, yeah. Michael Cooper. Yeah.
That was in the championship against the Lakers. That same job when Magic went over 42-15-7. Doc's pulling off shit like that because his nigga float. I do this shit.
It's funny to hear Magic and them talk about the fucking layup and shit. They make it sound like this motherfucker was literally like, what? He gotta come down. Like, when is he gonna come down? Like, damn.
I said, yo, so should I ask him to do it again? I've never seen no shit like this. Magic said, that was my man. You can see this multiple times. You see highlights. Magic is strictly Doc going like, nah, that's Doc.
He said, me and Michael Cooper went up with him, and I said to myself, man, he gotta come down at some point. He said he wasn't even near us no more.
He said, how you come down on the other, how you come and lay on the other side? I've never seen that before.
The cultural icon, though. Doc is a cultural icon.
Man, Jay.
Doc was Doc.
He was a icon.
The original Flight Brother.
He was Jordan before Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the original Flight Brother. Yeah.
Even, you know what I'm saying? And a couple black hoes, you know what I mean? Just
He was the ambassador.
being Dr. J, man, being that black guy. You so glad you moved hard. You so motherfucking fly. You play nice. I mean, you play fly as a motherfucker. All the things they like, you dress fly, you treat people good. We like you there, you know, so we like how you represent us.
Yeah, the Pepsi, the Coke commercials and all that. You know what I mean?
That's what say he was the first Jordan, man. First Jordan. He was cool as shit. He was the first Jordan. I love Dr. J, man. I love him. He come in here like now, man. I don't know what the fuck I do.
He's a fanboy out there.
Nobody on earth I want to meet more than him.
But listen, man, let's get to the late hour, man. We appreciate you stopping through, bro, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Anything you want to say, man, to the people, man, to your people?
Fun, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all gave me a history lesson on the basketball tip. You know what I mean? I learned a lot today, and I can't wait to come back when y'all let me. So
say less, man. Thoughts.
October 15th.
yeah.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Anytime we have any guests around here, man, I'm loving that shit, man. I'm glad to good brother can drop in on this, man. Thank you, man. I'm always having fun around here. Thank y'all. Yeah.
With that being said, man, we appreciate the love, man. You can be anywhere in the world, man. Just fucking with us, man. Fresh Shooting Music, man. Fire Nice Experience. We out, baby.
We out. Peace.
Live Fire Nights podcast, man, and there's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woods of Delaware.
Where was you from?
Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nights Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.